Copy that. Initiating phase 3.
Time. They're here.
Let's hope they hear this.
This hit goes out to you.
Finally!
So better break.
Rock has come back! Laying the smackdown on all! I'm still standing here!
Calling all Autobots. Roll out.
Whoa!
This Scarlet.
Acknowledge me!
Whatever you can imagine.
Make us who we are.
Welcome to another thriller reaction for Untitled Live.
Get over here!
Yo, trying to get him monologuing, bro. Finish him, bro. Pull the trigger. Pull the trigger.
Open the fucking door. You know what I mean? You got cereal, right? You pull the last bit of it, and it's just that dust that comes out. You're like, what? I'm sorry. Don't mean. I'm sorry, guys.
We don't need to be fixed.
Because I feel like Star Wars is very like patriarchal, so it was.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
We are no Jedi.
Feminists comes into these spaces and they don't know shit about the Lord.
Hey, Google, everybody in this room is about that superhero life. And if you don't mind my asking, where the hell have you been all this
And then when everything is over, and then he's king again in King Dynasty or Secret Wars, everybody gonna be on his dick again. And it's like, yo,
You must be sleeping under a rock or something.
God, bro, it's so, I hate people sometimes. Let it all out, bro, let it all out.
I am king!
I'm driving the train right now. Maybe this time you'll learn.
He bust Drake out for that diss song. He put your teeth in that I got the
Cisgendered feminism.
Keep talking, goddammit. You keep talking, I'm gonna slip out of the zip suit and slap that thick ass wig up your face.
You got the truth.
That's it right there. That's the Winter Soldier Prime code right there. They get you back in there.
That shit will be right up.
I was like, yo, I'm done podcasting.
Yo, what's popping, man?
Yo, crazy thing, bro. We were just
What's
talking
up?
about Midas Touch, and I just got that card off of the pack of cards they give you when you finish a board. Yeah,
I can never get that shit, bro. I've been waiting. Just for like full disclosure, guys. Whoever's watching, we talking about Monopoly Go again. Because we can't seem not to talk about this shit. Because the shit is riveting. Oh man, welcome to Untitled Live, y'all. Welcome. We made it back. We made it here for another Friday for episode 157. Yeah, 157 weeks into this podcast. No breaks. We've been here. Me and Red. I can't speak for Soul Break. He PTO like every other day.
Yep.
I would say this is probably your biggest streak, maybe, but I think you hit. Oh man, if this is the first time coming across this platform, we talk about all types of shit, entertainment, political. We don't stray away from tough conversations here. But if you like what we do here after, hit that like and subscribe. And yeah, man, enjoy your Friday with us. I'm like, my voice got very phlegmy. Sorry about that.
Tis the season, brother.
Tis the season. I just finished getting better, so I don't need to get sick again. But the weather is like cold, then it's hot, then it's cold, then it's raining. I'm like, all right, you trying to kill me? It's all good. You're trying to kill me, but
I just got over my sickness. Well, early preview of my week, but yeah, I just got over my sickness. So.
Yeah, I literally stopped coughing like crazy, maybe like 3 days ago. So I'm like, all right, cool. If I got sick, I'm good for like the next season, because I normally get seasonal, like, you know, sickness. Whenever the weather changes, that's when I get sick. But yeah. So it's on today's agenda. We're gonna be talking about Loki episode 1. We're gonna be reviewing that. We did do a watch party for those that didn't watch. You know, you can just tune into to this episode here, or you can watch the watch party and get our insight when it's fresh. We're also gonna be talking about AHSOKA season finale and whether or not if our rating has changed since Tuesday. So we definitely talk about that. A couple of things in the news we're going to discuss as far as Fantastic Four. The director did say casting has been completed and they're waiting for the actor strike to announce it. I'm not really excited because I'm like, I think we've heard this before. So until we see something solidified, like Marvel posters and shit, then I'll give a shit about it. But we'll get into that. But first, yeah, let's get into our weeks, man. So, I guess I could start first because my week has it's been a little like hectic, but as far as like entertainment wise, I watched a couple of things. So, started watching this show. I believe it was on Peacock. It's on Peacock. It's called Wolf Like Me, and it's with Josh Gad, and I think her name is Isla Fisher or something like that. She's married to Borat, the actor who plays Borat. It's a really good show. It's I don't want to say cute, but it is cute. You know what I mean? It's pretty much exactly what it is. Like, it's a Wolf Like Me. Like, I don't want to like ruin like the twist, but yeah, it's pretty good. They got the full season on, so if you want to binge it, it's not that many episodes. I think it's like 8 or 9 episodes, and you can eat them shits up. They're like 20 minutes a pop.
Yeah, they literally stole the title like that like me and just put Wolf in front of it.
No, and it's exactly like that. Even like the storyline. it's fun. I mean,
it better be the same writer, yo. If that's the same writer, then somebody just stole it out.
Probably. I didn't even check on that, but I know. But Josh Gad is a good, like. I mean, I don't find him like crazy funny, but like I enjoy him when I see him on screen. Like he's fun to watch. I'm updated with Power Book. If you guys don't know about that, those that's watching, that's the Power kind of series, the branches of you know the different spin-offs and shit. I caught up with that.
You want to watch Force?
Yeah, I watched Force. Yeah, this is the one I'm talking about. Yeah, Force.
Oh, you said Power Book. So
it's called Power Book Force. Yeah, everything that's considered a spin-off is called Power Book, and then whatever. So they got Power Book Ghost, which is the one with Tyreek, and then you have Power Book Force with Tommy. They were supposed to be in one with Lorenz Tate and Method Man, but I don't think that ever happened. I think they kind of like scrapped that one, which I think it would have been good. What else? Jersey Shore, I did. I'm up to date with that one. Next week episode is gonna be crazy because I don't know if you guys know, Sammy Sweetheart came back to the Shore House, right?
Oh yeah, because Ronnie's not there no more.
No, yeah. Or Ronnie comes back next week.
Are you serious?
Yes.
Oh Lord Jesus.
So yesterday's episode, you had Sammy come out and she invited her boyfriend, and yo, she has like a type because her boyfriend looks just like Ron. Yo, short, broad, like he looks like a little Wolverine. Yeah. Ron. I'm like, it's funny. And then Ron is coming over. Well, they made it seem like he's like, oh yeah, I'm coming. I'm gonna come see you guys tomorrow. So let's see how that works out. I did AHSOKA with you guys.
I feel like they set her up.
Well, I'm sure she had conversation.
Up.
She probably was like, hey, listen, I probably don't want to film with him. If you want me to come back, or it's a controlled environment, like, you know, he has his own thing. Like, he has his child. I think he has another child coming in. I don't think he's.
That's how it is too.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I don't know. They fucking listen. I've been watching Jersey Shore since the very beginning, and that relationship is fucking toxic. Yeah. And for people that don't even watch it, knows the Ron and Sam situation. He's like, I know what that means. I've never seen the episode, but I know what that is. I'm like, damn. Yeah, that's how toxic.
You definitely don't want your relationship to be a Ron and Sam relationship.
Oof. No.
Stop!
Oh my God, Ron, stop! You friends with her? I don't know. Boom. She fucking decked him, bro. That's when you can get hit. You can hit someone, and that shit, you will not get arrested. I seen the motherfuckers knock Snooki out. So nothing knocked her tooth out. And he didn't get arrested immediately. It took him a while.
I think he got arrested after they jumped him.
Yeah, I think he did. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. That was so long ago. Because I remember he did get jumped.
Yeah, he got jumped. And then he got arrested after he got jumped. Ron's fucking relationship was so toxic that he used to be like, I'm leaving the house just to go to the boardwalk to fight people. Like, he would just fight random people. Just if they looked at him weird, he was like, and he was knocking motherfuckers out, bro. Bro, the fucking cops knew him by name. You're right. When the cops called him by name, you're right. Come here. You fighting again?
Yeah, I mean, yeah. If you guys haven't watched like the first couple of seasons of The Family Vacation, his previous relationship after Sammy was a chick named Jenny, and Jenny was not brawly, but she was like a tough fucking cookie. Like, if you thought that Sam's and Ron's relationship was toxic, their relationship was like whatever makes toxic, whatever is the enzymes and the molecules that make toxic. That's done. Yo, bro, she ran him over.
Yeah,
with a truck. She knocked out his tooth, like his two front teeth. He had to get veneers put in because she knocked his teeth out.
God damn.
Yo, and she didn't get arrested. But the moment he fucking, like, I guess it was a fight and he's like kind of like slapped her, boom, he's in jail. And he got like booted off Jersey Shore and had to put him in rehab. I'm like, damn, bro.
It's always that double standard, yo.
It's like, yo, bro,
it's always that double standard.
Yo.
At this point, it's self-defense. It's not even domestic abuse anymore. It's self-defense. Man. Like, you gotta fight. Man's fighting for his life.
Yo, when he got ran over, like he had to film the next day, and his excuse to everyone else, like what happens, like I got jumped, and he's like, well, you got jumped at? He's like, I got jumped to Secaucus. It was like, fucking Secaucus? You got jumped to Secaucus? Who gets jumped to Secaucus? And then when they found out that he got ran over, bro, yo, you would think like they were like, yo, you're right, Ron. No, my man, they just make jokes, bro. Like, nothing bad can happen to you unless it's like deathly shit. If you're alive still, they cooking you.
Mm-hmm.
As long as you're healthy, they cooking you. So yeah, I'm up on that shit. I watched The Nun 2. I thought about Red the whole entire time. You don't want to watch that movie.
I ain't watching that.
No, you don't. You don't.
I know I don't. I'm not
like,
watching
that movie.
I'm surprised you watched it because I was describing it, the trailer to you. You was like, stop.
I watched that shit and it was like 2:00 in the afternoon, bro. It was bright as hell, mad light.
He still need
more light. Scared. Yo, I'm scared to fall asleep, bro. I'm scared. I'm scared to fall asleep, man.
Yeah, I don't know why you did that to yourself. And I bet you everywhere too. And that's a real demon. So I'm not even watching that shit.
He said that's a real demon. I ain't watching that shit.
Yo, it is a real demon.
I know.
True story.
And I still played myself.
I'm not even watching that shit.
Yep. Fresh Prince was what? Welcome, brother.
What's good, fellas? What's going on?
Yo.
Chilling. I watched Mission Impossible. Wow, I don't understand why I didn't see this shit in the theaters.
The last one?
Yes.
That shit was fire.
Wait, you haven't seen the second one?
No. The new movie that just came out. The new
Oh,
Mission
okay.
Impossible. Yo,
that
bro.
shit was fire, bro.
I would say this is my favorite, almost my favorite one. I have to rewatch them again, but this is like up there. I have to watch them again, but I really enjoyed this shit because it showed a different side of Ethan where it was kind of jokey because he's like, yo, I really can't do this. Like I can't jump on this mountain. I'm gonna die if I go down. Like you never heard him kind of break
funny, bro.
like you never heard him in that like be worried about something. He just do it.
And they were like, but you're Ethan. He was like, you got this. You can do this.
Yo, it was a fresh take. It was like a different perspective, but just a different take on Ethan and how he is. Like, all right, cool. They know he's getting older. Like I can't do it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Even though I'm starting to hate this whole new part 1 and part 2 shit because I'm like, all right, how long is it gonna take me to get part 2? But then part 2 is filmed with part 1.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So we don't have to wait too long.
Yeah.
And I'm mad that this movie didn't make that much money because I guess with the whole it came out right when the fucking actor strike came up, so they couldn't promote nothing. And this movie is fucking great, bro. They brought back an old fucking villain that was fucking like one of my favorites, bro. Like they brought back Richie.
Word.
Not Richie, but Richie.
They made a movie during the pandemic too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So this movie was hit with nothing but trouble, yo. The pandemic and the actor strike. Jesus.
It didn't come out.
And it's still a good movie, bro.
And it was a great fucking movie. And I'm like, even though I know that this is not gonna be the full conclusion, because I know there's a second part, but it was like as far as like almost like a standalone, like I was satisfied at the end, like, all right, cool. I know what's the next leg of this shit is them trying to get what they need to get. Right.
That's how it should be though.
That is gonna be fucking dope. Yeah, it shouldn't have to like be a cliffhanger.
That's how Facts was supposed to do it.
Yeah, when you make it like a cliffhanger, like all right, cool, like Facts X, that's some shit that's a cliffhanger that you do
for novella shit, nigga.
For a show that's gonna show you the next episode next week. Not 3 years, like a 3 year,
or like a season. Not a season. What do they call it? Well, I guess it is a season finale, but when they do it on TV, the mid-season finales,
like Yellowstone right now, they did a mid-season finale, right? But then they didn't film the map, they didn't film the last part, they didn't film anything, so the mid-season just ended, and it's like, oh shit, we got nothing to show because fucking Kevin Costner was like, I ain't filming these next seasons because you try to. They wanted more episodes, and he was like, nah, I only signed it for 10. And they wanted to make this season 15, but they only paid him for 10. So he's like, oh, no, I ain't doing that shit. And that's was a whole big issue with that. But yeah, man, Mission Impossible, I fucking loved it, bro. I
think with Mission Impossible though is like this is the first Mission Impossible that showed you how scared they are of Ethan Hunt, yo.
Bro,
his own people is scared to death of him, bro. This is the
his own people.
Yeah, bro. United States government is scared to death of Ethan Hunt, bro.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay.
Not like Simon Pegg and these dudes. Like,
that's what I thought he was talking about, like the crew.
The United States, because I wouldn't even say his people. He don't really fuck with his people. He don't fuck with like the government, CIA, all that kind of shit. Like, was it like the IMF, right? Some shit like that.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't want to ask too many questions because I do want to watch it myself. But like, I noticed they brought back the dude from the first joint. So what happened to Alec Baldwin? Like, he's just done? He died? Didn't he die in the last one?
Oh, excuse me.
Nah,
I thought he got shot.
I thought he made it.
He lived though. It wasn't a death shot.
Yeah, I thought he lived.
Okay. I mean, this is.
But it's Mission Impossible. They always change the bosses, bro. Because remember, it was Anthony Hopkins one time too, and then it was Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah.
They always change like the top.
But when you watch this movie, casters, like they kind of like this is like everything has been kind of like disbanded. Like,
okay,
like
yeah, no,
not,
yeah, right, because the Ghost
so
Protocol
probably,
and all that shit.
Yeah, because probably Alec Baldwin is no longer in the picture. Maybe he'll show up in the next part, but like, there's not. They really working like in the shadows. Like,
yeah,
it's like a shadow fucking league, bro. It's crazy.
I might have to do a rewatch of the last two again real quick because I know Ghost Protocol pretty well, but like I think it's Fallout. That's the one that that's not the one that's out now, right? Yeah, Fallout's the one with Cavill. Yeah, I think that's the one I gotta probably recheck out to double check what happened in that one. But I'm pretty confident in everything else. So.
Yeah, I kind of remember Mission Impossible 1. I know Mission Impossible 2 I did not like. Everything
wasn't that the one with Anthony Hopkins?
Yeah.
That was the bad one.
It wasn't bad. It was maybe the weakest.
It was the weakest one.
Movie.
Yeah, it was the weakest, but it was I like that movie though. I mean, it had my girl in it, so
I just really, even though I love John Woo, I just don't like his directing style. I'm sorry. The slow motion with the doves.
You don't like the slow motion in the doves, bro?
Come on, that shit was sick, bro.
Fire, bro. On the bike, bro. That was fire, bro.
He just sort of do. He just walked by, look in the room. They look at him, and he just walks away like, oh.
I mean,
they knew they were dead after that, bro. They was like, we can't go out there.
I mean, probably then it looked cool, but like watching it now is like, okay.
I haven't watched that.
It looked dated.
So,
yeah, but I'll watch it again. I think I'm gonna do when part 2 comes. I'm gonna do a full rewatch before part 2. I'll do a full rewatch because I want to be fresh into like their reckoning too. And yo, bro, shout out to Paramount. Shout out to fucking to Tom Cruise. Mind you, we do support the actors strike. I'm just saying, as far as like when you take an actress like Haley Atwell and really like showcase her to be like an amazing star that she is.
I love her,
bro. Marvel had this woman in their possession for 15 fucking years and did nothing with her.
Mm-hmm.
And you put her in this one movie and you made her amazing. And you didn't sexualize her at all. They didn't sexualize her. And you know she got the heavies. They didn't even show her heavies.
She got the bumps in the trunk too. Shit.
I'm sorry. I'm a pervert. I'm sorry.
Bumps in the bumps.
He said bumps in the bump.
Pumps in the boat. Pumps in the boat.
You like the girl?
Pumps in the boat. Hey, pumps in the boat. Pumps in the boat.
I'm just happy I'm not the only one that got the reference. All
right, that's the song, man. That's the song.
You gotta be born. You gotta be born in the 80s, growing up in the 90s, and know what that means.
You said it the other day. 82 golden year, man. You gotta be in those eras, man.
Who are the girls with the pumps in the bump? Pumps in the bump. We know the girls with the pumps in the bump. Hey.
Yeah, they did a good job. They did a good job with that, man. I think. And then, lastly, as far as I seen mad shit this week. I'm sorry. I seen Pet Sematary, Bloodlines.
Oh wow, I just seen that pop up today too. Oh, really?
Not bad, bro. And I didn't like the remake of even though like the remake was more close to the books versus than the one that we got in the 80s. But this one was pretty good. This is like a prequel. This is this is following Judd's character and the shit that he went through. And bro, that shit is fucking dark. So if you guys want to watch that, that's on Paramount Plus.
I don't even remember who Judd was. That
was the
Pet Cemeteries. Oh, I don't even think I saw the remake. Like I think I just saw the
Judd is the same type of character in each movie. He's the old man. He's the old man farmer.
Oh, okay.
The one that the fucking little kid slices Achilles that kills me every single time when I watch this.
Bro,
shit. Like, oh, he's gonna go.
I think that's why that's where I got that trauma from, bro. I cannot take that shit in movies, and I think it came from that, bro. Like that might have been the first time I seen that shit.
You know, I saw it from first time I seen fucking Oz when they did it to the correction officer.
Oh, bro.
When they said his Achilles, I think it went down like a sack of bricks, bro. Like, I was like, oh my god. He's just like, the scream, bro.
That shit's the fucking human rubber band, bro. Like you pop that, bro. Like you just yo, when that shit happened,
I could watch somebody get gutted before I could see that without like
I was watching the game when the shit happened live with Kobe. You saw the shit when they replayed this shit. You saw like a little vibration in the
Roll
back
up.
of his fucking shit.
Oh,
I was like, oh, and my man still shot, bro. That's why that's what Kobe was prolific, bro. He didn't fucking he did that shit himself. He fucking hopped and shot.
Oh,
his free
when
throws.
his ACL pop.
Oh, that too. But I'm talking about the Achilles. When he had that was the big injury. That was the last injury, right? His Achilles, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, he came back for a little bit, and that was it. He retired.
I'm in one dude. His shit popped. He looked back the other player like, "Yo, you kicked me?" Nigga like, "Nah." You kicked me? Nigga, nah.
Nigga, ultimate delay.
I think we talked about this a while ago, but I think the most gruesome shit that I've seen live was Baron Davis, bro.
Baron Davis.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, that's when you know when you're too old and you should have stopped running. Like I was like, I saw him running. I'm like, that run doesn't look too good.
That shit happened to him on a fast break too, bro.
Yeah.
He was going up to lay up the ball, and that shit just plop, broke in two places: top of the bottom of the knee and the fucking
Jesus Christ,
and then the ankle.
Did it?
Shin bone just popping
true?
out.
I'm
yeah,
thinking,
shin bone just popping
right?
out. Yep.
Yeah.
You know that LeBron had to turn around. LeBron was like, "Oh,
yeah, that's man."
LeBron was like, "Oh,
yeah."
When the Paul George's was like that too. When the bone came out. Oh, that shit. Oh man.
Yeah, that shit is no joke, man.
Bro, that's when you just sit there. You gotta put your hand on your head and just lay there like, yo, I can't believe this shit just fucking happened, bro. Like I can't believe my leg. My shin bone is out my body right now.
Yeah,
bro.
that part, nigga. That shit is out.
Yo, yeah. So like, quick story. Like when I used to skate back in the days. So this was like before I got like crazy into like the inline scene and shit. This was like me learning. And across the street from my house, for some odd reason, everywhere I live, everywhere I fucking reside, there's always a park across the street from the house. So there's a park right across the street from my house. There was a big ass slide, long ass, those dangerous ones, those fucking metal shits that you slide that down that shit in the summer, you have like 3rd-degree burns. Yeah, it's not good. You gotta wet that shit or something. Like you gotta like shit is a fucking hot plate. And so I go down the shit with skates, boom, right? No fear. Went down, and I remember my friend. This was like a childhood friend. I don't know where he's at right now in life, but yeah, his name is E-Friend. And he went up there looking real shaky. I was like, I don't know if this guy should do this. Like a little bit of me was like, I should tell him not to do it. But at the end of it, I'm being like, nah, let's do it. I want to see it crash and burn. That's when you small and you don't decide what's good and bad. Mm-hmm. You're just in the middle. It's the balance.
I just
the balance of it's terrible, right? It's a terrible fucking trait. And he went down, and you could tell like he went down, and one leg was going up, other leg was going to the side, and he hit the floor, boom, and he got up, bro. And I was like, "You good?" He looks at me, his eyes. You saw the white underneath his pupil and top, as you can see, his eyes like dead center, eyes wide open. He looks at me, pulls his arm up. His arm is in an L shape. He gets mad close to my face, bro, and screams like shrieking. Like this, and skated with the same scream because he lived across the street, but on the opposite side of the park.
Oh yeah, you ready to go find mom?
Mom was not fucking with me after that shit. That was the last time I got to hang out with E-Friend. That was it, bro. She was like, "That is
what we
it."
supposed to do? Die for him like Superman or some shit? Ain't nothing you can do.
Yo, bro, I will never forget that shit. That shit was the funniest thing in the world.
That's great.
Oh man,
another funny bone break. NBA shit was the Michael B. You see the Michael Beasley one where he broke his finger or some shit? Like
his was on the way.
His ball was popping out. Like literally, like you can see him screaming, "My ball! My ball!" Yo.
What do you call that? There's a term, right? When the bone protrudes, right? There's a there's a medical term
Yeah,
when
I
the bone.
forgot what it is. Yeah.
We need the man in the chair. I need you to do that research.
Protruder sound technical as fuck itself, man.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, that is describing it, but I think there is a specific. There might be.
It's called like an impact fracture or some shit like this. Some weird shit.
It's definitely a fracture.
Yeah.
That shit is wild.
Whether it pops
open fracture.
Open fracture.
Open. Okay.
Open fracture.
I was about to say. I know it's not a compound.
I like the other. I like the outturn better.
Protruding
bone.
The protruding bone. Oh,
protruding bone
man.
fracture.
What else did I watch? I watched The Creator.
Oh yeah.
I was talking. I was talking to Fresh Prince, and I think I was talking to Soul Break not that long ago. I think maybe it was during the AHSOKA.
Yeah, I think it was.
Shit. It's called a compound fracture. I heard that one too. Yeah, after that was the one I remember.
Yeah, but I think a compound isn't that when it's multiple fractures from
multiple
pressure.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I ain't no doctor.
Basically, your fault. That's basically
your bone
I told you, man. My mama a nurse, man.
Yo, I don't want to think about I don't want to think about the process of having to stretch your skin out in order to get the bone to go back inside to realign. I don't want to be there for that.
I don't want to think about none of that shit.
And they gotta put pins and rods to make sure your bone grows back
Yep,
properly.
In the right way.
Properly, they gotta re-break it and then reset it. Oh my god.
Yeah, that's dope. Fuck.
You're gonna be on a TSA list every single time you fly, bro. You're never gonna have pre-check-in. Yeah. So I watched The Creator. And I was telling Fresh Prince, I'm like, yo, bro, like I really don't know about this movie. I didn't like it too much. It seems like pacing was an issue for me. But when you guys watch it, I really want to talk about it with y'all to see your insights and see like where you're at with this movie, because I was really like looking at this like this is not great. But you could tell like there was a vision.
What about the story? How was the story to you?
The story was.
Because the editing could be, kind of choppy.
Yeah, I mean, it was okay. It was okay. Like if you was to like remove all that crazy bloat between like the crazy editing and just like the ADD out of the movie, possibly it's good. But I'm gonna give it another watch.
It's good. Damn.
Possibly, I will definitely give it another watch. The director did say online, and he's like, "You need to watch my movie 3 times." I'm like, dude, if you telling people to watch it 3 times, bro, like you need to, I get it. The certain movies you want to watch
the story,
huh?
To understand the story,
to get a lot of the nuances and shit. I'm like, maybe I don't know.
I can understand it because when you're watching something the first time, it's like a wow factor right there. And then when you watch it the second time, the more you watch something, the more you catch different stuff. You
hone in on it.
Yeah.
Like when I watched Encanto, weird shit to bring up, but like when I watched it the first time, I was like, "Yo, this is a good movie." But then when I watched it the second time, I noticed like they're doing the Bruno song. Bruno was in the background the whole song, the whole time. That shit, he's in the house. They show you that he's in the house the whole time before they even reveal that he's in the house.
Yeah.
So like and that's watching the second time when you notice something like that. You know what I mean? So it's like,
yeah.
And not to bring up Inception. Inception, I had to watch multiple times. Like, yeah, that shit.
But Inception was a really good movie to watch. Like, you want to go back into this world, right? This one is like, if I watch it again, I'm really like forcing myself to watch it again to see if there's anything that I would like. Oh, that makes sense. But yeah, like once you guys watch it, like we could revisit this conversation to see whether or not maybe I'm bugging or maybe it's just like his editing preference, whoever he greenlit, because I know that he directed Rogue One and Lucasfilms didn't like his vision and just rewrote it and brought in a new writer and pretty much like restructured the whole entire movie. So I don't know if it's an editing thing. So when you guys see it, we talk about it again.
Is Tony Gilroy who they brought in to
to
redo it?
Yeah. Rogue One?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That all right. All right.
now you understand, right?
All right.
Sound like Leo Getz, yo.
All right. Okay.
Shout out to Joe Pesci, yo.
No, because I kind of get what he's saying now. Once he, it was just the way he said it just now. I kind of understand where he's coming from, so I kind of know what to look out for now. I kind of expected that same flavor, right? Besides the shots and cinematography, I kind of expected that same flavor to the storytelling, but I really didn't take into account that Tony Gilroy had a lot to fucking do with that shit too. So it's damn, bro. Fresh always do this to me, man.
Full disclosure, guys, like the movie looks amazing, but I think that is his niche. That's his niche. He makes great cinematography, right? But the editing is not it's not on par. And so, like, I guess I'll try to watch it again and revisit and we get into it. I don't want to shit on this movie because I know that there's people that really like it, and I don't want to like shit on the movie.
It has
too
a great
much.
premise, man.
It does have a great premise. It has, but it just has a poor time delivering it.
Gotcha.
And I almost didn't make it online today, guys. My internet was out all day, and it went back on maybe 9:30.
Thank the maker.
Yeah, I was like, do I really want to use my hotspot on my phone? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it. Dicey. I don't want to miss a week. But then it turned back on, and I'm like, we good.
That should have been choppy.
It would have been super choppy, man. But pretty much, man, I think this is probably like the only week that I've had the most to say about my week. So I apologize in advance. What about you, Soul Brick? How was your week, man?
Week was okay. Got
a haircut?
Yeah, I got a haircut. And
spiffy, sharp.
Right, I try.
Look
just
at
watched like AHSOKA, Loki. I've been catching up on some anime today. Devil's a Part-Timer, Jujutsu Kaisen. What was I had to pause it.
My sister's on that heavy right now.
Yeah. The Eminence of Shadow. Tomorrow going to a coffee con with the girlfriend. And
coffee con?
Apparently.
Super Hispanic, yo.
Yeah.
Try to broaden the horizons from the Bustelo, man. Yeah, they gotta move away from the Bustelo.
And then Sunday, I'm going to Connecticut for a Yu-Gi-Oh tournament. So it's a little under 2 hours away, so it's not bad.
Nice,
pretty close. So I'm gonna go there. This past weekend I went to a hot sauce festival in Industry City. That was actually pretty good.
Hot Wings wasn't out there?
Huh?
Hot Wings wasn't out there?
Hot Ones was there.
Yeah, my fault. Hot Ones.
They had Hot Ones. They had a whole bunch of lot of hot sauce taste testing. Came home, my girl got a few hot sauces, and I came home with a habanero kind of not a sauce. It's like a rub, salt or pepper, kind of like that.
Yeah, that sounds like a Phoenix kind of convention.
Yeah.
That sounds like this kind of thing.
Yeah, I was like, I wonder if Alex knows about this.
I love hot sauce. Just don't like the way it comes out.
Oh man, I came home. Woo, boy. Let me tell you, I was fine until I had to use the bathroom. I went to the bathroom. I still felt fine, but then once it started, woo,
fire.
That shit comes out like hot, soft serve, bro.
That was man, puckering.
gotta play that song now. When it's
I know, right?
That was I gotta hear it. I fucking hate YouTube that you can't bust out.
I know, man. Shit is whack, yo.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, bro. Taylor Swift, bro.
Yo, I'm about to go to Rumble, bro, with the races. Fuck it.
I mean, but that's really it. I think that's
They're looking at what the hell y'all doing here?
Word.
Nope.
The hell y'all doing here?
That was really it. So today I was off from work because it was like a mental wellness day. So I just been kind of prepping my deck for the tournament on Sunday. But yeah, got it.
Nice.
Suck, man.
How about you, Casterman? How was your week, buddy? Even though we kind of saw each other, like we've been streaming all week, so
I know, right? Nah, it's been cool, but also an unexpected challenge to my growth. But okay, I'll start with this first and get this out of the way. And this happened on Tuesday, but I didn't want to like even get into that shit. I just wanted to watch, the show and whatever. But so no, last night, matter of fact, I'm sorry, last night this shit happened. So I'm driving, I'm on my way home, and I go stop at a store. Also, I'm like in a very like happy and uplifted mood because I was talking to my boys. Like I had my closest boys on the phone, like my three other mans, and so we was just talking, reminiscing, catching up, things of that nature. So I was in a very, very pleasant and happy mood. I got out the car, went in the store, and you know how you notice people, but I got headphones, so I got my AirPods on. I'm talking to my boys. I'm laughing, joking, and all that. I'm not really paying attention, but I'm observing what's going on. There's some dude that's walking also. So I get out the car, go in the store, hold the door open for him, go about my business, go look for what I wanted, couldn't find it. Still on the phone, laughing, joking, whatever. Walk out the store, and I see the dude. I feel like the dude's coming behind me again. So, hold the door open for him again. I go out, and I'm minding my business. And then, like, I just feel like, you feel somebody's like on you or behind you or following
the
you.
energy's
So, like,
off.
so I turn around and the dude's talking, but again, I'm in the middle of a conversation. So, like, I take this shit out. I'm like, yo, what happened? Dude is like, yo, you laughing at me? I'm like, yo, what the bro? What is wrong with you? I'm gonna try to be try to keep my vulgarness down. You know what I'm saying? Because I was wilding. I ain't gonna lie to you. I started wilding, but I'm trying to keep it vulgar for this conversation here. But like, it's like, yo, what are you talking about? It's like, oh, you was laughing at me. I'm like, yo, bro, I'm on the phone right now. You see me with headphones on. I'm asking you what you're talking about. Obviously, I'm on the phone. I'm not paying you no mind. You like, yo, you laughing. I'm like, yo, bro, honestly. And this is, again, me, evolution, being an older man, right? Being a grown man now and understanding that everything doesn't always require the snap judgment to start fighting or whatever the case may be. So I'm trying to observe my environment, observe what's going on. Now, where I'm at is by my crib. So automatically, I see the way the dude is dressed. He's dressed, dressed in his fines, but it's all black. So I'm like, all right, I know where I'm at. I'm at a store across the street from a funeral home. I'm like, all right, bro. So real quick in my mind, I put it together. I'm like, all right, listen, bro. Like, you might be going through some shit right now, but like on some real shit, this is not the shit you want, bro. Just go ahead and just keep it moving, bro. Ain't nobody worried about you. Ain't nobody paying you no mind. Keep it moving. Now this dude starts cursing and what you talking about? Don't tell me to do this and do that. I'm like, oh, here we go. My boy's on the phone. What's going on? What's going on? And I'm going back and forth with this dude. I'm like, yo, let me just get in the car, mind my business. I'm just go about my business. I get in the car. This dude is still out here talking though, and now he's walking towards the car. So now I'm like, all right, now this shit is getting to a level where I got to get out the car now because I'm not going to be sitting here and get snuck through the window. You know what I mean? Like I'm not gonna be getting like caught through the window because I'm sitting here trying to give people the benefit of the doubt or whatever. At the end of the day, I'm Brooklyn born and raised. Like I'm always on my P's and Q's. So now I gotta get out the car now, right?
Get out the car. That is dude sus. I'm like, all right. So now at this point, what you want to do, bro? Like, what is it gonna be? Like, the dude is just yapping. Now these girls that's coming across the street. Oh, leave him alone. No, leave him alone. Da, 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 da. Like, no. Like, yo, stop arguing with him. Blah, blah, blah. Now they telling me, yo, please just leave him alone. And da, da, da. Like, yo, we just came from. I'm like, yo, listen, I just said that to him. I just said you might be going through something. I understand, bro. Just go ahead. He took me saying you might be going through something as like some type of a shot or something. Talking about I ain't going through shit. Da, 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 da. Like, my nigga, yes, you are, bro. Like, you just came from a funeral. You hurt whoever it was. I understand.
Grieving. He's trying to fight after he's grieving. Oh.
Bro, I don't know. People are fucking weird. I don't know. Some people release that way. He was just talking about Ronnie earlier, right? People leave and go and look for fights. That's what people do sometimes. I don't know. But at the end of the day, that's what you're going through. I peeped it. I even said it to you, gave you an out, and you still out here trying to start some shit. Like, all right. So now I'm ready to get it popping. And now the girls is there. They trying to calm everything down. So now I'm like, all right, you know what? It don't even fucking make no difference. And now I'm like, all right, listen, you got a kid, you got family, it make no sense to get locked up or whatever. I had the podcast to go to, watch party. Like, it ain't make no sense to be going through all this. But see, I really thought I was more involved in that, but it shows me that I need to keep on working because, like, I tried to de-escalate the situation, but at the same time, I still have that impulse in me to where it's like, I guess it's ego. It's like, because I'm not trying to impress nobody, but at the same time, like, it's like, who the fuck are you talking to, bro? And I need to continue to work through that. Exactly. And you know, I tried and you know, it was back and forth, but at the end of the day, you know, everything again, blessed, nothing happened. I left, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. I just went about my business. It wasn't worth it. And I am happy I didn't have to go through the situation. Not saying I'm scared to fight or whatever, but I am happy because it's not fucking worth it. It's pointless. It was nothing but a test of ego, and not even that. It's really just, as I said, just somebody grieving and not knowing how to fucking deal with the shit. So, yeah, I'm just happy I was still in a way kind of able to try to settle the situation and able to walk away from it and not have to worry about no extra shit.
Yeah,
but
I mean, it's automatic.
Yeah,
bro, if you didn't fight, the fact that you didn't fight was a living testament that you work on yourself to be better. It's hard, man, because we all grow up, right, where we have to really like defend ourselves, right? Especially like us dudes that's on the shorter side, right? Where we feel like we have to be the loudest one in the room to be heard, right? Because we're smaller than everyone else, right? We got to be more tough because we're smaller than everybody else. So like it gives you kind of like this fragile ego that you feel like you have to like, you know, protect. Like, yo, bro, like sometimes it's okay to be vulnerable. Sometimes it's okay to fucking have a conversation, bro. Like we at the age where fighting is not an option for me, right? For one, my fucking check engine light will turn on minutes, seconds after a tussle, right? If I ain't knocking you out the first couple of seconds, bro, you won the fight. I'm gassed out, bro.
I was telling somebody the other day about fight. I forgot who I was talking to. We were talking about, you know, fighting, and I said, listen, I'm at the age, like in my youth, I'd have fought to not hurt you. I'd have fought just maybe to knock you out, and then like keep the thing going, keep me going on my own business. I said, but now at my age right now, where I'm at, if I'm in a serious fight in the streets, life or death, I'm gonna maim you in like the fastest way possible because I know I'm not gonna be hanging with you. So I'm either gonna try and poke your eyes out, I'm chopping your fucking throat, I'm gonna probably break your arm or break your shin bone. I'm doing something to like not keep this fight going long, yo. Like I'm not at the age where I'm gonna be tussling with you all over the place.
I hear you, bro. And
so
like, because I had the thought as soon as I had to get back out and he started talking more shit, already in my mind. All right, where's the hammer at? I know that shit is in the side of the back of the car. Get that shit. Like I'm already thinking about grabbing shit, bro. I'm not gonna be out here trying to shoot the ones with you. Like, oh, all right, I'm trying to prove something, bro. I'm knocking you out and I'm getting the fuck out of here. And then again, that's not productive either. So it's like, again, I went through all of these emotions and shit and thoughts and all of that. So I am glad to some point that I was able to calm myself down in some type of way because I'm almost black, and I'm like, this is not cool. Like I thought I was past this type of shit.
For the fight the whole time. He was looking.
Yeah, right.
And normally when I find people that look for the fights, they do it because they got some shit on them too. So that's why it's better that you didn't fight, yo. Like he probably had some shit on him too. Like just waiting for you. Oh, go ahead, swing on me so I can use whatever I got. Like nah, it ain't worth that. That shit ain't worth it no more.
I'll be on Fresh Prince and shit, man. I'll just be on some like trying to talk it out. Like I ain't trying to fight.
Bro, I don't even talk. I just walk away. I laugh and walk away, bro. Like
it's like I'm an empathetic person, bro. So I understand. Like I said, as soon as I seen his getup, I'm like, bro, I already know, bro. Like, chill out, bro. Like, ain't nobody say nothing to you. Ain't nobody paying you no mind. That should have been it for me. Like, that should have been it, my nigga. Like, but you still going and then still pushing. And again, I still try to leave. But once you start to come to the window and all that, that's when I'm like, all right, now I gotta go into personal protection mode because this shit is on some other shit now. Like,
I'm just happy he did that with you and not somebody else is like a real killer. Cause you know Brooklyn, that shit could go either way, bro.
Real quick.
It could have been somebody, he did it to the wrong person and they're not even talking. They're just gonna pull a gun on it. Bam, bam.
It could have been Fresh in his 20s. You just got him at a different time.
That's what, exactly. So yeah.
I don't like fighting, bro. Like fighting hurts.
I don't either, man.
And I'm the type of person is I'm when I fight, bro, it's hilarious, bro, because I will let you know when something hurts. Because you punch me in the side and it hurts. I'm like, God damn, you hear me say God damn. Like I don't. It's like a straight fucking Batman episode, bro. You're gonna hit a pow, Pam.
Man.
I'm not animated, bro. If it hurts, bro, I'm gonna give you your roses, bro.
Oh, you got that? This is a good one.
God damn. Yeah, I don't like that. I don't like that shit, bro. I don't like getting hit in the face and nothing like that. I don't like none of that shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
That's why I'm just like, I'm a chill dude, bro. I try to not to like, I was never like that. And when I was younger, I was just like, I was into girls, bro. And if the girl had a boyfriend, I did not talk to them because I didn't want no heat. I always got the single one.
I had rage issues, so I was a fighter. I was a fucking fighter, bro. Even when I was in karate class in my youth, they used to call me Kumite Red because once I get hit, bro, that shit turned into the Kumite. I was going for blood, bro. And something was wrong with me when I was a young man. Like you pissed me off. I was fighting. It was a fight. I had no fuse to talk, but like now I talk shit out. But like when I was younger, bro, how many schools I got exposed for fighting, bro? Like this is crazy, bro. I was giving my mom headaches when I was in my youth, bro.
Yeah, nah, I just never did that shit, bro. And plus, like when, like
thank
now,
God
like,
I never got arrested for that shit, though. Thank God.
I mean, back in the days, bro, you can get into a tussle, many tussles, and never get arrested. Now you fight now, you don't get arrested.
Oh yeah,
real quick.
Both of y'all, regardless of who's in the right, both getting arrested. But the fact that like there's so much like there's a lot of people out there in the streets that's like not right in the head, right?
Yeah.
And you gotta kind of watch and you can kind of tell. Like when you argue with somebody, you can see the eyes, all right? And the eyes look a little crazy.
Bro.
You need to move a certain way, right?
I promise you, those people who you think is not right in the head, they just know who to do that shit to, bro. They know who to do that
There's
shit
a whole
to.
lot of them.
I swear I walked these streets and I said, like, literally, I was walking the street one time and this dude was there screaming at people, "Don't give me some money!" It scared people. I walked past the dude, he ain't say nothing. Up. I'm sorry, sir. Excuse me.
All right, big man. All right. Okay.
Bro, and so they know who to do the shit to. Like, they read it. They read it. Like, okay, this person's afraid, so I'm going to scare this person. They see me coming. I'm like, yo, try that shit with me, bro. And it's like, nah, I'm good. It's like
I wish a nigga would.
It's like the Friday shit.
Wish
Like,
a nigga would.
But also, you got a lot of crazy motherfuckers out there. Like you got that dude that was like an activist, right? That got stabbed. Was in Brooklyn and some shit like that.
Yeah, they caught that kid too.
Yeah, bro. He was like 19 years old. The dude was sitting at the bus station with his girl, right? The guy walks by And mind you, the guy's not even looking at him. The guy turns around, like, "What are you looking at?" Pretty much like what happened to Fresh Prince.
Yeah,
he's like, "What are you looking at? What are you looking at?" He pulls a knife out and stabs the dude in the neck.
See, my thing is, once somebody says, "What are you looking at?" You gotta be on guard after that.
Exactly.
You can't be lax. You cannot relax anymore. It's different. It's like survival mode at that point. Like, because I mean, they're looking to just start with you because you ain't look at them. You know you did nothing to them, and they just say, "What you looking at?" Okay, he's trying to do something to me. Right. I gotta focus on him now, and focus on protecting my girl at the same time. He's with his girl, so it's like, yo, you gotta change it up after that happens, man. You can't be relaxed anymore. You gotta be like, okay, I gotta get ready for anything that's gonna pop off now.
So it was the dude that was sitting there with his girl that got stabbed.
Yeah, you said it was some white dude that was in Brooklyn. He was just waiting for the bus, and then the guy walked by and
said, the white dude got stabbed.
The white dude got stabbed in the neck.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the rest of the news reporter. Why did you stab him in the neck? Why did you do it? Did you have problems with him in the past? Like, I was like, yo, these reporters asking some dumbass questions.
Yeah, they be
just crazy.
Yo, and was whack, right? Because I get it. New York doesn't need laws where everyone should be walking around with guns, right? Because it's super high dense population.
Yeah.
People are stressed out, and if everyone had a gun, bro, they'd be, I don't know, maybe it won't be nothing.
It might be calmer because then now you know everybody got one.
It would be a hell of a lot calmer. I'm telling you, everybody would, if they had an open carry law in New York City, people would not be doing the shit they doing because they know they may potentially get a bullet in their ass, yo.
Yep.
They will calm the hell down, bro, real quick. It's because the fact they know a lot of people ain't carrying or they don't have weapons and stuff. So that's why they do the shit they do.
We pretty much like we sitting ducks, right? Like that dude had no protection against him and a knife, bro. To be honest, bro, like I think what's legal is like stun guns, right? Stun gun, fucking get something, pull that shit out.
Nunchucks. I told you nunchucks. I looked it up. Nunchucks is legal. You gotta know how to use them though, but you can use a nunchuck.
Yeah, I got a set up there in the closet.
If I was some mangy rabbit ass dude out there, and that's what somebody pull out some nunchuck, I'll leave you alone. Especially if you know how to use that shit. I'm out.
You got it, bro. You got it.
A nunchuck, bring it down on top of the head real quick. You swing it down. Whack.
Real quick. They done, bro.
Boom. That shit
done, bro.
Or fucking bear mace, bro. They'll scurry off real quick.
Bear mace is illegal in the city. You can't carry that shit.
I was about to say that shit gotta be illegal.
Listen,
that's too much of a spray. The spray's too big. Too big.
My thing is, yes, it's illegal, right? But would you do the time for the bear mace and not get stabbed, knowing that you can get arrested for using it?
Of course.
I'll use that shit. I'd rather use that shit than get stabbed. But like, if he was gonna stab me, you could book me for the shit. Book me. Yeah. I'll take it. But I get to go home. I get to go home, bro. I've seen some shit on YouTube, like, you know, they do like the military drills, like they want the cops or whatever to kind of endear the pepper spray. Yo, bro, I seen a guy like this, like no lie, like 3 feet from his face, like, yo, you just see brown. Yo, it is crazy. And my thing is, like, when cops pepper spray someone, they go, yo, can you stop resisting? Like, bro, he got sprayed in the face. Your body reaction is trying to get the fuck out of there, bro. Like,
you're definitely trying to put your hands to your eyes because you want to rub your eyes so bad.
Put your hands behind your back. I can't see.
It's just when the cops put 7 bullets in you, stop resisting, bro. You're heating up in 7 different spots, bro. Like, they gotta start doing that shit. Oh, now I was just saying, like, I don't know if New York City does that shit. Like, they pepper spray the cops. I don't know if they do that shit because I see that shit happen a lot here in the city. They use that shit a lot.
That bear mace is crazy though. Like, if you use bear mace, like, okay, the guy's coming at you with a knife, and you use bear mace, you're not only hitting him, you hit everybody in that area, bro. That bear mace goes so far out, it sprays, bro. Like,
you might get hit with that shit if you don't spray and run, nigga.
Casualties of war, bro. I get to go home.
There's gonna be a lot of casualties, bro.
Yo,
wow.
That's gonna be like that's a multiple assault charges right there, bro.
I'm alive, cuz.
He said, I'm alive, cuz.
You ever seen the video? I'm sorry, we cutting into your week, OD.
Nah,
you
it's so
ever
good.
seen the dude? You ever seen the dude like some gang member stopped his car? He's like, yo, why are you recording my car? And he's like, I'm not recording your car. I'm just recording like like it's one of those auditors, right? They just recording like streets and shit just to get a reaction. And the guy goes like, yo, and he started like grab his camera and he's like, what are you doing? He said, yo, get out of here, bro. Like, I'm just recording. He's like, what do you say? And he thought he said some gang shit. He's like, I'm from 9-0. He gets close to the dude. Dude pulled out the bear mace, sprayed him.
Got him.
My man turned into Carlton. Yo, you didn't see that shit? He was like, oh,
that shit was hilarious, bro. Hilarious. Yo, nah, dead ass though. He was like, walk like, yo, that shit, yo, bro. If you could find that, please send it to Red or Red. Try to find that. That shit is the funniest.
You never seen that shit, Red?
ever.
I haven't seen it, man.
Oh,
matter of fact, I probably have. I just don't remember seeing it. But if I see it, then once I see it, I'm like, okay, I've seen it.
Now he gave the right description, bro, because like he went from being hard as fuck, bro, to like marching off like a fucking band member.
Was it like a sunny day or some shit like that? They do.
Yeah.
I saw it. Yeah.
Because I know that probably Stinky haven't seen it. But it's
Stinky has no reaction, so I know he ain't seen it.
You're right.
You're right.
Not unusual. Yep. I seen it. Yep.
There's that kind of accountability out here.
You guys hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Temple City.
Let me see if I can just fast forward it to the good. Oh, this.
So let's see how this goes.
You can't even drive your car. You're blind.
Word, right?
So we got somebody right here with.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep, I saw this.
Your phone, bro. Give me your phone.
Back up, man.
Why you recording me, bro?
On trip. Back up.
Oh, you said what? I'm from EC1. I know, nigga.
EC1, I don't know, nigga. What? EC1, I don't know, nigga.
It's the instant change though. Niggas started bitching real quick.
Yeah.
Did it.
This is like the unedited version because it's like no cuts.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Unusual to be loved by the
one. Hey.
I think he already got sprayed. Look, he got sprayed already.
Yeah, you gotta go back.
Man, let this car.
Walk, bro. Yo, that walk is crazy.
My man walked away like Red from Friday, man.
Yo, that shit hurts, bro. Look at that.
I didn't speak to your manager.
He looked just like the nigga too. You look at the hot trot real quick. The hot trot, nigga.
Sit down on the curb, man.
Nigga got the quick skip and all that. Yo, just sit down, my nigga. Just sit down, bro.
Away from you, man. Just sit down.
Just sit down.
Yeah, right there.
There you go. Let me borrow your phone. I'll
water,
call
bro.
for you, man.
You can't sit down. You need water.
Word.
You gotta put water in your eyes.
Yo, there's a part. He goes, "Hold my hand." Remember that shit?
Yeah. In the way he get up and start walking,
bro.
Are you trying to get in your car, man?
Oh!
His chin.
Yo,
he's fucked, bro.
Okay, that's
he
car,
is
that's car,
done.
that's your
Hey.
car right there.
Yo, you can't see. Where you going?
He ain't driving nowhere.
Hey, come here.
We'll help you.
I ain't stop crying.
You're my hand, bro.
The man look like Charleston White.
Hell yeah.
Sit down right here.
Oh my god, this shit was the funniest shit ever. Yeah, stop trying to be hard, but
Sometimes you gotta mind your business, bro.
Man started crying.
Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, cuz.
Man started crying. Run my heart.
Mind your business, bro. You gotta mind your business.
Oh my god.
My bad. We kind of hijacked your week, man. Sorry, man. Continue.
It happens. You know what I mean? It happens. It is what it is. But no, like that was, an event. But made it through. Still here. But what else did I watch? What did I watch this week? I did see, I don't know if I did I talk to y'all about watching The Fix? That show with Adebisi from The Wire?
No.
Nah.
Okay, well I watched that. That show is wild, bro. It's like it's almost, I don't want to call it lawyer drama because it's just like cops in it too and all of that, but like it's basically like where you start off the season where Adebisi, you find out that Adebisi got off for a double homicide, not at the same time, but for killing two separate chicks that he was messing with. And yeah, bro, it's my guy though, bro. But yeah, he so he got off for that. This is how the story starts. Is he got off for that, and he's supposed to be like some big actor. So all of that happens, and then the prosecuting lawyer, since she lost, she was going through a whole thing. It was like one of those major, like national wide cases. So she basically like left after all of that and whatnot. But now when you pick up with this season now, well, not this season, this is how the show starts. But when you pick up from the show, really, you find out that there's another murder that went down. His girlfriend that he has now just got murdered. So now she came back. The prosecutor came back to try to nail this dude to the cross now. You know what I'm saying? Because this is like 3 separate chicks now this dude that murdered or that they say he murdered. You know what I'm saying? So that's basically what the plot line is trying to nail him down for the murder of this third girl. But it's so crazy because like just the twists and turns with the whole entire story and all of the people that are involved, and they breadcrumb you through the whole thing, not in a bad way. So it's like you're always guessing on who's doing what, who might be involved, who's not. So and it's just one of those situations where like everybody is in some kind of way involved. You know what I'm saying? So it's a wild situation, but that was a good series that I had fun watching. I think it was on Tubi. Yeah, I think it was on Tubi that I saw that on. Then I'm into these type of shit, so I ended up watching another show that was just like that. Have you guys seen the thumbnail, or have you watched that show well, it's a movie, sorry, the movie Reptile on Netflix with not Antonio Banderas, I'm sorry, Benicio del Toro, sorry.
No.
All right, so it's something pretty much along the lines of the same thing but a different plot, but it's still like cops, well, it's no lawyers in this, it's all a cop drama trying to figure out who murdered this girl that was a real estate broker. And she was Justin Timberlake's girlfriend. He's the main suspect, her boyfriend at the time. And then, again, like there's other people involved in the situation. So just the way the story plays out and the way the twist comes in at the end, I thought it was good. I kind of seen it coming, but at the same time, not deterring from the movie being good. So that was another one that I would say is definitely a recommendation. So The Fix, which I believe is on Tubi, and excuse me, and Reptile, which is on Netflix. Other than that, what we did this week, we did the watch parties, and I think that's pretty much about. Oh, I did watch Safe House and Red Gonna Be Hype, Colombiana again. So I watched those actually earlier today. So that was cool watching those again. I'm gonna be honest, I really didn't pay attention to Safe House. I was really just doing shit while I was playing in the background. But Colombiana I was on, and I forgot how good that movie was. That was a dope movie. That was a dope movie. And I never knew this dude's name, but the dude with the nose that plays all types of different, like whether it be Spanish or Arabic type of character. Yeah, like bro.
He played Uncle.
Yeah, from Training Day. Yeah, he was the head Mexican dude in Training Day. Yep, him. So, and I need to learn his name. This is, you know what? Let me look it up now because this is disrespectful. Because I love this dude as an actor. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, he's in
every movie. And he played a great ass fucking role in this movie too, man. As a Theo or the new Pops or whatever. Like that was cool.
Yeah, that was the uncle. Yeah, he's the one that trained her.
He's like definitely like, basically like very ambiguous as far as like his race. Like he just
he's one of them Lou Diamond Phillip type of dudes.
Anything that's brown, he could play, bro.
Yo, you think you ready to kill? Can you kill somebody random? He's a bang shot at random dude walking down the street. Poor man, probably thinking about his breakfast. Like, I'm gonna go get some
in the
breakfast.
car, right? Yeah, my man just pulled. You know what you want to do? Like, oh, yo, bro, you wildin'.
Just shot a man for no reason, bro.
I think the last movie I seen him in was I think the second to last Die Hard. That was the last time I seen him.
Nah, he was another movie recent. He was another movie recent. And I'm trying to remember the name of the movie that I saw him in recently.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. And then his name.
This shit with the sharks, the Meg too.
Oh shit, my man, yeah, Meg.
Yeah.
He was in the Meg too.
Yeah, Meg 1 and Meg 2.
Oh yeah, Meg 1 and 2, Avatar Way of the Water, Training Day.
Oh yeah, he plays the chief. He plays the chief.
He was in Hobbs and Shaw.
I'm pretty sure he was.
I don't even know who he played.
Yeah, he was. He played one of the Rock's.
He plays the Samoan.
Oh, one of his. Yeah. Okay, yeah. My man's Samoan too. That's crazy. My man's all over the place. Oh man, damn. Collateral Damage.
He played the brother that he had to reconcile with. The brother that he had beef with. That's why the Rock never went back home.
Nah, he was in like a lot of my favorite movies. Yo.
He's like the actor that plays Hector in every movie.
Yeah, right.
I don't know his name, and then you find out the dude was Italian.
Word, he was in Blow too. That's crazy. Yeah, that's what I was waiting for. His name is dumb simple too. Cliff Curtis, bro.
Cliff Curtis.
Yo, my man, his name is Spanish.
That's crazy. Matter of fact, let me look up. Let me see what he is. Matter of fact, because
he's probably like Native American. He's probably like Lou Diamond Phillips,
right?
Bro, I thought the whole time Lou Diamond Phillips was a Mexican, bro.
Filipino, bro, and probably a whole bunch of other shit. But yeah,
Lou Diamond Phillips. He's like Cherokee and Filipino.
Mm-hmm.
And play the shit out of Richie Valens, bro.
Hell yeah.
Maybe he had me really believe he was Mexican. La 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 bamba.
I mean, this makes so much fucking sense, bro. He's from New Zealand.
Oh yeah, New Zealand.
That shit makes perfect sense. Wow.
So he's Maori.
Yeah, he's Maori. Yeah, that's what's up. That's dope. I apologize for not learning all
the original Haka.
Word. Yeah, he's one of my guys though.
Yeah.
Clifford Vivian Devon Curtis.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's
New Zealand actor. Yep.
That's wild. Shout out to him, bro. Shout out to Cliff.
Definitely, man. Shout out to you, brother, because you're in a lot of my favorite movies too.
You've been entertaining us for years, brother.
Hell yeah. Word.
Well, look, Live Free, Die Hard.
Yeah, Live Free, Die Hard. Yeah, that's what I was looking through too.
He did play the villain of Collateral Damage. I was trying to
he was the villain. Yeah. Shit, I was thinking. First off, I was like, was he not the dude in True Lies too?
No, that's the other dude that be playing like those brown people. I don't remember his names, yo.
Okay. No, it's him, bro. It's him.
Nah, bro.
It's on the list, bro. It's him.
It's him?
I knew it, bro. That's what I'm remembering.
Krypton had died with the fucking bullet.
Him. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. Yes, bro. That's what I'm saying. Oh no, I'm sorry. No, the main guy was Art Malik. I'm sorry, but he was one of the dudes though. He was one of the dudes in it. But it was Art Malik that was the main guy that we're thinking about. But yeah.
I was thinking about the same thing. Red, the dude got strapped on with the rocket and flew out.
Yeah. Yo, I swear to God, in my head canon, it was Cliff Curtis this whole time, bro. He was in Avatar. I think he was with the the
He
Fire
was
Lord, right?
Chief. He was the Fire Lord. Chief.
The Fire Lord.
Fire
Yep.
Chief.
Fire Lord Ozai. Yep. Yeah. Even though it's a bad movie, but yeah, my guy's been a whole.
Wait, you said it was a bad movie?
Avatar?
Yeah, Avatar was bad.
That shit was bad, bro. That shit was
You're
horrible.
talking about Airbender, not Avatar.
Airbender. Avatar the Last Airbender.
Yo, he's about to go off.
Yeah.
No, I was
like, excuse the fuck
I
out
was
of
like,
me.
wait, we never spoke about this, bro.
No, it's the Last Airbender, the M Night Shyamalan live action shit.
Because he was actually in Avatar as well, the last one, the new one.
Yeah, I didn't watch it yet. So
he was the fire chief as well in that one.
He was one of the
the water
one
chief.
Of the
Sorry,
Navi. Oh no, yeah, because they something different, right?
He was a water Navi,
the
yeah.
new clan, yeah. But
so
that's what's up.
I was shooketh. Sorry.
Nah, yeah, definitely not. But yeah, so I think that's pretty much all I watched this week. I watched some wrestling stuff too, catch up on that. But yeah, that's about it, pretty much.
That's what's up, man. What about you, Ren? How was your week, buddy?
Oh shit, you're still doing weeks. My bad.
Yeah, bro. This I think is the longest.
Yeah, this is the longest I think it's ever gone. 115.
We streamed with each other 3 times this week, bro. And
right,
we still have shit to talk about.
Nah, my week was pretty ass. You know.
Damn.
What?
Damn.
It was bad. It's not bad. It was just I was sick the beginning of it. You know, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Wasn't feeling well. I had to miss work and everything. Had the flu. Like my mom was like, "You think you got COVID?" I'm like, "Yo, after having COVID, you know when you got COVID, bro. Like, if you never had COVID, then you don't know when you had COVID. But when you have that shit, you know when you have that shit, bro. Like your body just feels a whole different. It's just different, yo. It's flu-like, but it's different.
Yeah, it's definitely heavier.
Like I feel like my soul was sick when I had COVID, bro. Like yo.
Nigga, that shit gave me back pains for the first time ever in my life, bro. And
bro,
that was before I even really got like the phlegm shit like that. Like,
bro, I was coughing. I felt every like nerve ending in my stomach burn, bro, when I coughed. Bro. Like, that's how bad that shit was, bro. My throat felt like it was on fire. It didn't feel like a regular sore throat. It felt like it was on, like I had acid in my throat, bro. Like it was crazy. But yeah, so I was sick. Didn't really do much. I've been mostly like playing Assassin's Creed Valhalla because I'm trying to finish it because the new Assassin's Creed game is coming out. Well, it came out already, but I'm trying to finish it so I can play that. I saw. What did I watch? Oh, I finished the Continental today. It's the 3-part. So it's finished now. People who didn't see it, if you want to watch it all, like binge watch all 3 parts, it's out now, so you can watch it. It's like a movie. It's like each part is like an hour and 30 minutes. So it's like watching 3 movies back to back.
How was it though?
I enjoyed it. It was pretty good. It's about how Winston took over the Continental. So yeah, it was pretty good. I without giving away too much, you know, he had to form a team. When you see his brother and the adult version of his brother, you're gonna see why like him and John Wick is like why he's close to John Wick and stuff like that. Yeah.
Wait, they explain that? They explain why.
No, they don't explain it. But when you look at his brother, brother looks like John Wick. The adult version of his brother looks like just a more rundown version, but he looks like Wick.
I thought they would get into like the whole like the reason why he kind of like had a kinship with John Wick, because he was really like coddling him. I wouldn't say coddle, but I would say
it's about him, how him took over the Continental, and him and Sharon getting their friendship, how their friendship began and stuff like that. Pretty good. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. The middle part is like a little slow because that's the planning part. But then like the first part and the third part was my 2 favorite parts. They like it started off with the chaos and it ends with chaos. You know what I mean? So,
gotcha.
What else did I freaking watch? I watched Loki. I watched AHSOKA with you guys. I saw Expendables 4 today.
Oh,
I heard they did Sylvester dirty in this movie, bro.
I don't know if I want to spoil it for people. Like, I don't want to say much because it's like
no, don't spoil it. I want to see it.
Yes, I mean,
I didn't even know it was out already.
Yeah.
That's a lot. Without giving away too much, that's what a lot of people's reaction is. Like it was like decisions they made for that movie. It was kind of like.
I mean, it was good with like, because this time around they have a secret villain that they're trying to figure out the identity to. They don't know his identity, so there's like a lot of stuff going around to try to flush this guy to come out and shit. So, other than that, like, so it's not as straightforward as the other. The other Expendables, you knew who you're fighting off the rip. Like it was like, oh, first one was Eric Roberts. You knew off the rip they're going to fight Eric Roberts. Second one was Jean-Claude Van Damme. Third one was Mel Gibson. You know off the rip who they're going to fight. This one, you don't know right away who the you think you know who the main villain is, but not it's a sidekick. The main villain is like the one of those guys in the shadows and stuff that they're trying to flush out. Yeah. Other than that, I mean, my week was good. I wanted to see the creator, but I was at 42nd Street Theater, and that shit is trash. That theater's trash, bro. They gotta upgrade the seats or something. I thought that was the most uncomfortable theater I sat in a long time. I thought the Orpheum was bad, but like they bad. Their shit is bad too. Those two theaters need to get redone. I'm looking at this shit like all this shit is in the heart of Times Square. You telling me they ain't spent no money to fix this theater up?
That's crazy.
Like you're in a tourist location, bro. Like what the hell's going on? And then they had only one concession stand open. I was so tight. I'm like, bro. I said this theater fell off, bro. Like I remember when it was in its heyday. It was fucking thriving.
Yo, a theater has to make a lot of fucking money. A lot of money for them to kind of like close down the theater to redo it, right? Because that means you're not making any money for whatever time it takes. And if they do like one theater at a time, like maybe that'll work out. Because I know that certain theaters, like when they do a full redesign, they close down for like 6 months and then they'll reopen it. But some theaters they don't have the capacity to do that shit. I can imagine.
I feel like they need to do it for the Orpheum. At least they need to do it. I know it'll be hard for 42nd Street because it's like multiple floors and it's like 25 theaters that they would have to like redo the seats for. But like Orpheum, they need it, bro. Like them seats are falling apart. It's like metal. It's not comfortable. It's not even cushioned. Like those seats need to get those things need to get redone. Like you can close that shit down for a little bit, redo the seats because you still have the theater on 84th Street for people to go to if they want to go watch a movie or something. So on the west side, so close that shit down and fix the seats up, bro. Like this shit is horrible. And then I bet you fix the seats up, more people are gonna start going to the theater. They're going to that theater because it has better seats. People not going because the seats is trash.
And that's the thing. They think they saving money. You know what I'm saying? You're hurting yourself.
Nah, man, them shit is uncomfortable. Why would I go pay the same amount of money to sit in a comfortable seat when I can go to further downtown and sit in a lounge chair seat for the same amount of money, bro? Like it's not even like, bro, you kidding me? It's not even a question. No, I'm not gonna spend money in the Orpheum to go torture myself in the chairs. Bro, last time I went to the Orpheum, yo, it should the metal screw was sticking out. I ripped a hole in the back of my pants, bro. Like it punctured my pants and ripped a hole in it, bro.
You got a ticket? You got a free ticket?
Nah, I forgot to get the free ticket. I left. I was so mad I left. I forgot to get the free ticket.
Yeah, when I go to theaters, I look for any infraction, bro. The smallest thing, bro.
I normally do too, but that shit ripping a hole in my pants got me so mad. I didn't even.
If you go to the theaters early enough, like the first showings, a lot of the fucking seats are still wet from the steam. I complain about that shit too. My whole pants is wet. All right, cool. You always go for the first. You go for the first one, bro. If they clean, if they're a theater that's what they pride themselves on, bro. Them seats are gonna be wet in the morning. Yeah, swamp butt, bro. You're gonna get that free ticket.
My whole pants is wet. Bro, I wait for it. If I see any kind of skippage in the playback of the movie, I'm like, oh yeah. I'm like, oh yeah.
You done fucked up now, cuz.
I'm like, yeah, I was watching the movie and the shit just like skipped, the scene cut, and then came back on, like totally ruined my movie experience. Oh, here's a free ticket. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Yo, this should be mad funny when you fucking in the theater and you sitting there and the fucking the first trailer comes on and it's just bad blurry. It's like it's in 3D and you like nobody got 3D glasses. Like, why is this shit 3D and there's no 3D glasses, bro? And you get then there'll be that one person that makes a trip for y'all. Like, I'm gonna let them know. I don't want to do it.
There's always one.
I
appreciate y'all. Shout out to y'all.
I'm the lazy dude that be in the movie theater, and I'm calling the number.
God damn!
I'm calling the number, and then like, MC Lowe's, how can I help you? Like, yeah, I'm in your theater.
Right now, I'm in here right now.
I'm in here right now. Your theater 5, and like the screen just cut off and everything like that. It's blurry and everything. We can't see. Oh, I'm sorry. We get somebody on it right away. Thank you.
My man has a number,
bro.
That was a direct line. I didn't know theaters had direct lines.
Yeah, they have direct phone numbers. Yeah, you can call them.
Yeah. My man Red is the plug, bro.
I'm not getting up to go look for no usher. I'm gonna call him right now. I'm like, yo, listen, your shit fucking up in here. I'm in theater such and such. And,
I need to come check this shit out. Man.
Yeah.
God.
God
damn.
Yeah, man, I ain't playing with them niggas, man. But I love AMC. I ain't gonna. That's my favorite theater company, though, so I ain't gonna hate on them too much.
Yeah, shout out to AMC, man. If you guys want to hook us up with some screeners, bro, let us know. We be there.
Shit, I got stock too. Come on now, AMC.
You got stock?
Throw us up. Yeah, I jumped in there during the whole crypto era.
You did you on A-list too?
Nah, I need to get on that. I'm not on that because the I got a Regal around me. So
well, they got a stock program thing too, bro. You gotta look into that. Go on AMC and look into the stock program shit. I didn't
what to get AMC for free.
No,
to get the AMC Plus shit.
They ain't gonna give you that. But I think that like maybe sometimes they offer for like free popcorn and stuff. Like if you're a stockholder.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So like you gotta look into that.
I'm a Regal boy, bro.
Sorry. I mean, I am too because that's what's around me. But I fuck with AMC though.
The AMC is pretty. It's pretty. It's pretty.
Mm-hmm.
You got some nice ones. You know, Regal. There's some mangy looking ones.
Yeah,
really good ones.
Yeah. I
with
fuck y'all, but step it up. You know what I'm saying?
I'm sorry. The way my AMC stubs is set up, Regal could be right across the street from me, and I'm going to find the AMC theater, bro.
I feel you.
It's not, it's nothing. For me, I'm a like, what do you call it? I forgot the name. The person that what do you call us? It's someone that enjoys music as far as like uncompressed audio file. That's what you call it, right?
I think so.
Something like that. Whatever.
File or something like that.
I don't know what it is.
It might be.
Words are hard, but
words are difficult.
Yeah,
English is hard.
English is hard. I'll tell you one thing, man. There's nothing. I've been to so many theaters, bro, and RPX is like has the best sound, bro. Like best fucking sound, dude. Like I would love to see like Star Wars. Like I mean the last episode of AHSOKA. I would love to see that shit in an RPX, bro.
Oh, yeah.
The sound design is crazy in the episode. But RPX is by far like the best as far as sounding theater because it has like RPX is for those that's watching us. RPX is like they have like I think 120 speakers outfitted throughout the whole entire theater. So you hear when something whizzes by you from behind, you feel it. Like,
you feel that shit. Yeah.
It's like it. But I think now AMC is adapting like Dolby Atmos, so they have a competitor. So I want to check that out because Dolby Atmos is that's superior.
It's called musical file.
Okay.
That just sounds too close to the other thing. I don't like anything that has.
I feel like audio file sounds better.
Yeah, musical file is music.
I almost said the P1. I'm like, nah, that's not what it is. I'm not that.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
I
caught that too, but I ain't say that.
People like me that love movies is a cinephiles.
Yeah.
That sounds crazy. I don't like that. I don't like that.
Nah, I'm a proud cinephile, bro.
I'm a proud cinephile too.
Yeah, I like it all, man. I like sound design. I like the sound design, scores, and all that kind of shit is my thing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you have a good sound, that shit plays a long way. Like the reason why, like going back into like Mission Impossible, that fucking score sounds like a fucking what do you call that? What's the composer? Got his name for
Hans Zimmer.
Hans Zimmer. It sounds like that, bro. It sounds great.
I love Zimmer, yo.
Shout
out to Hans Zimmer.
Sorry that we hijacked your shit again.
Yeah.
Matt, continue.
Yeah, so basically that was it. Had an anime conversation with my cab driver on the way to the movies. We was talking about different animes and stuff like that. And he was telling me I should give Boruto a try again. He said because that shit's picking up. So I'm like, I'll give Boruto a try. I still gotta catch up on the Kaisen.
Jujutsu Kaisen.
Yeah, I haven't watched second season yet. And I have to finish Bleach, the Blood War. It's a lot of anime, man. But I'm still waiting for Black Clover. Oh, and I just realized they brought back an anime Chris put me on. Me and Chris was watching Marrero. What was it? Misfit Demon King High or something like that? Misfit of Demon King? Yeah, season 2 came out of that one, so I gotta watch that. And pretty much my week was meh. So my week is over.
All right. We got the weeks out of the way.
2 hours in.
Oh, yeah.
Fresh Prince had the action week, yo.
Nah, yeah. I would say me too, man, because I think I spoke a little too much.
I was gonna say, it wasn't just me.
My shit was lengthy and it was stupid. My bad. That shit went on for like 20 extra minutes.
I just actually had some action this week.
Man. I mean, to be honest,
time for some action.
To be honest, the writer strike has ended, but like there's still like not enough information to kind of like convey with y'all, the audience, because there's not that much stuff that's out. But there is something, right? So Chris Sobrig sent me a photo, right? Which I saw on Twitter like earlier that day, but I didn't want to like I kind of like brushed it off. But like people, it's a lot of traction, right? So people already talking about the recasting of Balin, right? Who they want to play as Balin, like who's gonna be the next guy, right? And people are saying is saying Liv Schreiber could be playing, could be, and I'm like,
I'm with that.
I'm with it, but like, would he do it?
Mm-hmm.
Like he's very like, I mean, he's played Sabretooth, right? He's probably gonna be like,
I think he would do it.
You know what I mean? Like I would take it because the way they're playing this character out, he's gonna be a big bad, right? Or a big good. Who knows? I'd say big.
He's gonna have a big part, regardless of what it is.
That was the weirdest thing they did with the X-Men franchise. When they brought Liv Schreiber in and made him sit Wolverine's brother, and I'm like, they made an X-Men 1, and that one of them thought about, oh hey brother, what's up, or something like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, that's true.
that was a weird thing they did with X-Men Origins with Liv Schreiber.
I did like the move though, regardless of how they executed it. I did like it.
They never connected like Juggernaut with being brothers with
No,
No, they
yeah.
didn't
Nah,
either. No,
they never did that shit, right?
because you know why? Because Mystique is that took his place.
Exactly.
They gave his spot to Mystique.
Yep. To Jennifer Lawrence.
Damn, I didn't even think about that.
Mystique was his sister.
His sister. Yeah.
Damn. Shit.
Wow. They messed up a lot in that shit, man.
But even then, it was like when they looked at each other, when Rebecca Romaine was playing Mystique, there was no like familiar bonds between them.
Right.
It was more when Jennifer Lawrence was playing it. Mystique, they did the familiar bond.
They try to make it seem like, yeah, she was so endeared to Magneto by that time, but it's like, nah, you gotta at least reference that shit somehow. Like, yeah, they did a whole lot of retconning and all types of crazy. That shit has the most wacky timeline, I think, of any franchise ever.
Mutant and proud.
And I think that's the reason why Deadpool's gonna kill that whole universe.
I think even a Bond series non-connected probably is more connected than that shit was. Like dead ass. That shit was crazy.
You're not lying though.
He's not lying at all.
You're not lying, bro. Oh shit, did we lose him? I mean, that was a good zinger before he bounced. that was a good zinger. If that was the last time he was on the show, bro, that was a good zinger, bro. That was it. Clip it.
The movie people got him. You know, he gonna be talking shit about our movies.
Word.
Right now.
But yeah, to revisit this whole Balin situation, I think Liv Schreiber will be a really good addition. Plus, he's somewhat the same age, right? He may not be as gray as Ray Stevenson, but they can that's makeup. They can make him look a little older and shit.
They're the same age.
I believe they might be the same age. Cause Liv Schreiber is pretty. Let me see. All right, Liv Schreiber's age is 56, and Ray Stevenson's age 58.
Oh, 2 years older.
So yeah, they can do it. And plus, Liv Schreiber, if they play this where this guy is kind of like traveling this Peridia and being out in the outskirts for months at a time, years at a time, whatever time it takes him to get there, he can really, like, Liv Schreiber could really grow a fucking beard, bro, like a fucking legendary beard. And you can fucking do that shit, bro. You can fucking make him like super OG. I'm here for that. If they were to do that shit. What else has been on the shit? Oh yeah, so we talked about this like briefly after, like it was like an offline conversation, but Blade is now being reworked again. So as for those that's watching, so they had one writer. That writer submitted the script. Mahershala Ali is one of the producers. Did not like the script, and they redid the whole entire script. Right now, they're saying that script that was reworked is gonna get, like, they pretty much taking that whole entire story, scrapping it, and starting something brand new and fresh. So I don't know if Mahershala Ali is gonna stick around, but if he is a producer, it will probably be a bad financial move to leave, because he's gonna be making money as an actor as well as the back end shit. Because you're a producer, bro, like that. Every time that movie plays on Disney Plus, whatever and shit like that, he's gonna get bread from that shit, depending on how the deal was worked. So I wouldn't not see it, and plus Blade is like a timeless character. He could be old, he could be young, and plus like Mahershala Ali like doesn't look his age. He looks very younger than I think Mahershala Ali is like probably in his 40s, and he looks like he's in his 30s. So he got that real vampire blood.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would like to see him back, but you know, if they lose him, you can get Wesley back. You probably have to he's not gonna be around. He's not gonna be probably like a pivotal character. Maybe just have a movie become, go into the whole Secret War situation, and then if that's gonna be rebooted, then from there you can recast Blade, At least you have like years after that to think about that shit. What else? Echo was supposed to come out in November or December. It was supposed to be like they was gonna binge, they was gonna release all the episodes all at once, because what they were saying, the leakers were saying that Marvel wasn't too happy with this, and they just wanted to kind of like release it so it could just get the whatever backlash that it has, and it goes away really quickly because it's all in one. It's not like a week to week. So something that's released binge, it'll get a lot of traction and it'll kind of go away faster. So I don't know. I hope that it's not. I hope it's. I'm hoping that it's somewhat like watchable. But we definitely we'll try to do something with that. I don't know if we're gonna do a watch party for that, because that's a binge worthy thing. So I don't know. We'll work out the details on that shit. Have you guys watched Gen Z yet?
Gen Z, what is that?
Gen Z is the spinoff to The Boys.
Oh no, I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, so they released, I believe, the 3 episodes like 2 weeks ago. So like right now I think they're up to episode 5 or 4, whatever it is. But yeah, it's pretty much like it's a university. It's where all the fucking soups, all the powered people are going to college, and then it's I saw like one clip and I was like, holy shit, I gotta watch this. I haven't had the time to
What's
sit
it called
down.
again?
Gen V.
Gen Z.
Gen V, whatever. I think it's Gen V. Gen V. I could be wrong. Oh no, Gen V. All right. What else? Oh, so Fantastic Four. So there's news that broke today. That the all the actors had signed on. They haven't spoke about the actors. They're waiting to the actors strike to be done with, so they can announce the 4 characters. That's probably like smart, because I don't think that with the actors strike they could take on work. So if actors are going like taking work while they're on strike, will probably look bad. So it's kind of smart they're waiting to after. I didn't know that they had found the director. I thought the director from John Watts that directed Spider-Man, the Homecomings. He was slated to direct Fantastic Four. I know that that was kind of like done with. He kind of left that project. So Max Shackman is the new director. So Max Shackman has a lengthy career like in TV. So he did a couple episodes in Game of Thrones. He did a couple episodes for the. I know I'm missing. There was another one he did as well. Oh, he did WandaVision. So if you guys like WandaVision, he was the director for WandaVision. I think the 9 episodes of that.
He did as well.
So Max Shackman. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, man. I don't know, man. I think that Loki gave me a little bit of hope, because I'm like, oh shit, they got some good writers. Because I hate when writers think that their audience is stupid, right? They're not gonna get it, and they just kind of like do shit out of the convenience of writing, of lazy writing. So Loki, you could tell Loki has like, there's a lot of moving parts that. It could go terribly wrong if it's not done correctly, and we'll get into Loki later. We do that review, but yeah, I think we all liked it. I want to hear Red's opinion when we get to that point. That's pretty much it as far as like what news broke today, unless there's something else that I don't know. Red, Fresh Prince, did you hear anything else? Any other news break today?
Not today. I've been hearing some stuff about Deadpool, but I've been trying to like get an amalgam of everything together. So I'll probably go over that next week when we have some more time and we only have one show to talk about.
Okay, all right. Yeah, so that Deadpool is definitely ramping up. I think the moment the writers, the actor strike is done, Marvel is going to be on full swing because they have a lot of projects that's like in limbo. Like they still was filming Daredevil, and that's not done yet. Deadpool as well, and I think they're fast tracking Fantastic Four as something that they want to start filming next year.
They are fast tracking Deadpool as well, though. Just to throw that in there. That's the main thing they've been talking about, like fast tracking since like once this thing is over.
I mean, the fast tracking, from my understanding, fast tracking is like if they have the idea they want to start shooting. Deadpool's already shooting. It's already like.
I'm just looking at it like for them to say that. It's to me, it's like, all right, that's the next major project that's gonna connect everything together.
Oh, like a major like IP right now. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean, that's pretty much it as far as like news, right? We could definitely get into the actual shows, right? I don't know what you guys want to get into. You want to get into AHSOKA first, right? Or you want to get into Loki first?
Options.
Let's get into AHSOKA because we was all here, right? You know, we had
it's ending. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, we had a full panel. We had all of us on it. So if you guys haven't seen it and you're gonna go watch it, it's on demand. You can after this show here, you can go ahead and watch it, you know, alongside of the show. You know, it was a mixed bag for some of us. But I really wanted to like revisit this conversation to see whether or not our scores changed. Maybe I was being too harsh with it. I did watch it one extra time. Do I feel anything different as far as what I felt initially? Yeah, I feel a little bit better. Like I watched it again and kind of like turned off the whole like just overthinking stuff. Did it change as far as like crazy? Did my score change? Like a drastic change? Nah, it went up maybe like a half a point. So instead of 3.5, I gave it a 3. I gave it a 3.5. Closer to a 4 too. But yeah, I mean, it was very interesting, right? We kind of knew that going into the season finale, there was a lot of groundwork, and I think me and Fresh was kind of like on the same page as far as like how they're gonna kind of execute all this at once, and how they was gonna pull away from the main story and to like focus on Balin and Shin. And it seems like the episode kind of like really didn't really touch on them as much. They just gave you like give you a minute of what's going on with them, and that's it, right? And then you just kind of like got to sit on that. Does his future look bright? Does Balin's character looks bright, and does it look like it's going to be menacing or whatever it is? If it's going to be Abeloth or whatever it is, which could be a thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen with that. Do I feel like the pacing was a little off, and was the choreography kind of like weird? Yeah. I still think the editing is still a little wonky, especially when I watched it again and when they first went into the temple with AHSOKA and the Sabine. Is like almost like they ran through the door and like the wolves disappeared and it was like already like lightsabers. It's like that. It's like there's no like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, hey, the troopers come in and everything else. Like it was kind of like a fast. It was like it was done really. Like the editing was kind of weird, but I get it. Maybe there was like a mandate, right? Like it has to be 47 minutes, right? Mm-hmm. So they gotta cut like small things. I've done it before in Final Cut where if I was
a lot of the times you don't even want to.
Yeah, like I would say like, oh shit, there's like two seconds that I gotta cut. Yeah, what's 2 seconds?
That the worst, bro. Yeah,
I get it. If there's a mandate and it's like but we are assuming there was a mandate, right? We're assuming that Ray Stevens' death maybe was an edit switch, right? We don't know these things. No one said anything. I don't think they're gonna say anything because I think that probably will tarnish whatever they released. But yeah, but at the end of the day, I watched the show. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm okay with the finale. I'm okay. Do I feel satisfied with what I watched? not 100%. I feel like the stakes didn't feel very high, and I feel like there was a lot of like kind of smiling and you know, like Ahsoka was like, yeah, I know we need to be here, right? But like it's almost like, all right, we just sent Thrawn back to our galaxy, and I'm here, right? It doesn't seem like people are stressed out enough, but if it's Ahsoka and Ahsoka is kind of like metamorphosing into this Gandalf, she's not gonna break character. She's gonna be calm and she's gonna be like cool-headed and level-headed, and we'll get there. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
there's a reason why. Like, you know, Ezra needed to be at this galaxy.
And they seeded that too, because that's when we all got hyped when she was like, "Oh yeah, I don't know where we going, but fuck it." Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We was hyped because it's like, "Oh, we got Ahsoka back now," so we can't turn around then now and be like, "Oh, because it's the final episode," and be mad at the same shit. Nah, this is the journey we going on now.
Yeah, my thing is like I love to watch content, and I like to feel like somewhat. I get it. There's like a cliffhanger to stuff, right? I can deal with that, but when there's like a cliffhanger and it's just not much meat towards the end, and it's like you don't really get to grasp anything like a level of satisfaction, it makes you feel like, oh man, like damn, I gotta wait 2 years for something that I probably wanted this season. But I think Red made a good point on Tuesday, like, you know, like they're not gonna give you everything at once, right?
Right.
But at the same time, like when you look at writers and shit, sometimes we think of better things, better, you know, excuses for these writers. Maybe they weren't thinking this way, right? We just kind of like, let's look on the bright side of things, right? Giving them the benefit of doubt that that's the intended story. Well, yeah, you know, I had a good time. But yeah, it went up half a point. But as far as my overall score, it's still a 9.5. It still was had a great time. I also had a great time doing the watch parties with you guys, like being there, kind of like, you know, going through the whole motion and the journey. That was, you know, it was a good time. So, how about you guys, man? Anything changed? Did you watch it again? Whoever wants to go first, go second.
I didn't watch it again. But I haven't changed my thoughts on it. I think it's still pretty good.
Okay.
What score you gave it on Tuesday?
4.5.
What about you, Caster?
I did watch it again because, you know, my son has been watching it with me. So I did watch it again, and again, not to say because I enjoyed it with you guys and all of that, like we've been doing for the whole season. But again, like you said, to be honest, to watch it again and like not to have all of us going back and forth and watching it and worrying about syncing up and all that extra stuff, just to watch it and all of that being there just for display. I think I gave it a 4 on Tuesday, right? So I'm feeling like how you did, Fresh. Like I got to watch it again, and you get to realize like the sound design for the zombies and different things that were going on at the time that we might have missed because, you know, of all of us interacting with each other. But yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it on Tuesday. I enjoyed it a little bit more. Again, it's like I'm not trying to say it wasn't perfect, but I also did get to realize or experience some things again. So I did raise it a half a point as well. So I gave it a 4. So I give it a 4.5 as well. I know I don't sound enthusiastic about it, and I guess that's going back into what Fresh said as well. It's like with the editing and the pacing of some of the things were just off, and it's like after watching, and I'm not going to talk about this right now, but after watching Loki, it's like I can't tell you what it was, but it's in the editing and how the story was paced that I didn't feel like, oh, this shit was the great. I still feel like it was probably the best Star Wars series that they put out so far, right? But at the same time, it's like I still kind of, for this and the way it started and the way we've been going through the whole season, I guess I was, and I didn't expect anything specific, but I still expected to feel like, yeah, like through the entire shit, like let's go. And it wasn't like that. It was like, yeah, it was a lot of things story wise and text that I picked up on, and it's like that gives me a lot of hope for the future, and a lot of things for what Balin has been talking about and what his story might be. So I think it was still a great, I think it was still a good series. It was still probably statistically better than a lot of the other ones, and I got a lot more that I wanted out of this series than some of the other ones. But even though it landed in a good way, as far as like leaving certain things open, we see where it's going, and that's because we theorize a lot through this shit. So it's like, all right, we see where this connecting to this. We're looking at the father, and it's Abeloth and whatever, or going back to Mortis to reclaim certain positions, and those are great things for us to have as fans, to be like, all right, this will hold us over, but that can't be the only thing that holds us over until the next thing is just theorizing. But at the same time, and I'm not gonna go too much longer, but at the same time, I talk about Dave Filoni, and I still have a lot of faith in this guy, but we still got to understand this is his first series live action for him to do. So when we look at it like that, I think this was a great fucking achievement for him. This was done very well as far as somebody that's having their first chance to helm their own series. So when it comes to the movie or Ahsoka season 2, yes, I have a lot of hope, and I think we're gonna get a lot of the feelings and joy and stuff that we wanted probably by the end of this. But I don't want that to take away from what was accomplished in this series. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does.
So I still upped it to a 4.5. So I definitely, and it's not bad. That's not a bad score at all. This is just us as fans being like, we want more, we want better. But yeah, I think this was a dope series, and I highly recommend it for anybody that hasn't watched it yet.
Yeah, it was a good series as far as like sticking and landing. I would say like it's like watching the Olympics and watching like a gymnast do like a triple axel, and at the spot where they landed a little bit, like just a little wobble.
Right.
A little wobble.
A little bit.
They landed.
Right. That was a perfect
little
analogy.
wobble.
Perfect analogy.
A little wobble, but it was still good. So yeah, I mean that's pretty. I mean, Red, you up?
Right.
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, cool. So did you watch Ahsoka again, or the one good enough?
I didn't get to watch it again.
Okay.
So like watch party, I haven't watched it. No.
So like since you last watched it, right? Did you do you feel like anything different, or
no? I think I gave it like 4. Yeah, I think I gave it a 4. If I'm not mistaken, maybe 4.5.
Okay.
Overall, the series for me was like 4.5. Yeah, same.
So nothing changed for you. You was good with your rating.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I mean that's good. Sometimes like you get to sleep on things, and if things might change, right? Well, in this case, I think a lot of us kind of gave it better scores, because I remember Fresh Prince. Prime example. He watched episode 7, gave it 1 score. Then when we revisit the fucking at the show later that Friday, that score changed.
Yeah,
heavy. So, I mean Dave Filoni still did his thing, man. He did his thing, bro. Like I'm not mad.
And we also have to acknowledge the fact that everybody was so tight about like the sequel trilogy and everything that happened. So like me and you even had some heated conversations about this. But like, if we want to like change or go in a different direction without like trying to touch or retcon what they already did with the sequel trilogy, Like, this is the best time. This 30 years that nobody has explored is the best time for them to like work out new stories and do whatever they want to do. Now, whether people feel like it divulges on canon or retcon certain things, you know, that's all kind of, you know, really on a personal observation purpose. But I feel like this is the best that we could get with what we have right now. So I'm also, as well as being critical, I'm also very happy that we are getting this shit that we are getting right now. Like, this is a great time to be alive, and like we possibly have a situation where we could have a whole endgame situation with Thrawn and whoever else might come in. Fuck it, they might be like, yeah, Gideon didn't die either. Fuck it, bring Gideon back. And all of that shit that's going on that side with Ahsoka, Sabine, Ezra, Luke, Leia, Boba Fett, the Mandalorian, like Bo-Katan. Like, this is some crazy shit that we could do. And I think this is where we got heated about it. It's like, you like, yeah, that's some crazy shit for nobody to be talking about. But for me, I'm on some, I don't give a fuck. This is a time that nobody has explored, and we could be like, yeah, these people just ain't know about it in the future. So to me, this is a perfect situation or scenario where all of the fans could get everything they ever wanted and dreamed. Whether it works out specifically the way they wanted to, we could get something close to everything we ever wanted and dreamed in live action. So to me, that is the greatest outcome of all of this stuff right now.
Yeah. I mean, I still have my reservations on that, but yeah, I at this point in time, I was like,
and we should
I just let them do their thing and see how it plays out. And if it plays out trash towards the end, then I'll be like, you know what? I said this shit. If they did it, then I'll be like, I was wrong. That was it, man. Before we get into the next topic, right? Mm-hmm. So Brick sent me a photo, right? And this photo was like pretty much like the worst, the best to worst Star Wars, movie, not movies, but like just overall like shows. And I looked at it, I was like, this shit is mad trolly, bro. Mad fucking trolly. Super trolly. Where they have Clone Wars, they have Clone Wars as the first, right? It is number one.
Uh-huh.
After that is Andor, Mandalorian, Visions, Boba Fett, Obi-Wan Kenobi, and then coming dead last, Ahsoka.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And I like that.
Get the F out of here.
Yo, I said this is mad trolly, right? Like, I'm about to say dislocated. I
heard that.
I did not like Boba Fett. That was like the worst. Like, you took a character, right? But for me, like he was the most mysterious dude. I know they had to flesh him out, but like he was like a man of few words, and he just became like a born again Christian.
Well, man, been some shit.
Yeah, you know what I mean. And it took a lot. It took a lot for me to kind of like adjust to that, right? Because this is not what I was brought up, right? You have a character that you, even though he didn't even say much in the movies, right? Like he died. DK, he died the worst way, right? He got kicked, fucking a shot, rocket, fucking star like that. But yeah, I wouldn't put that over Ahsoka. I wouldn't put Obi-Wan
over Ahsoka. Hell no.
I wouldn't even put. I mean, Visions is good, but I wouldn't consider that a show. That is like a short.
It's an anthology. Like,
yeah, it's an anthology, right?
How can you even compare that? Like, it's not one like, singular story.
Or it's like Fantasia for fucking Star Wars. It's not the same. Yeah, and Andor was good, right? But I also wouldn't put that.
You gonna put Andor over fucking lightsabers and the Force lore and all of that? What kind of Star Wars fan are you, bro? That shit don't even make sense. Like, nah.
It doesn't. It doesn't.
Nah,
so I'm like,
bro.
Whoever made this shit,
troll.
yeah, whoever did this shit's a troll or just like super shilling over Ahsoka. I mean, they just hate Ahsoka. They just hate anything that's Ahsoka. And then, I mean, I get it. Clone Wars is fucking great. I will keep that. I will say that's one. That's right. I would say Clone Wars number 1 for me, right? Clone Wars 1. I would say Mandalorian is 2, depending on what season. So I'll say like Mandalorian 1 and 2. I'll say that's 2.
You got to do it as a season. You got to do it as a complete package.
All right, so I'll still give it a 2. It'll still be 2. 3 will be. I'll give it to Andor as 3. Boba Fett. Oof. Boba Fett and Obi-Wan, bro. Which one is the worst? I would say Boba Fett as
you gotta automatically put Obi-Wan above it because it has Vader, regardless. It's like you gotta put that above it.
That's what I'm thinking, but I also think that Boba Fett gave us one of the best episodes of The Mandalorian.
Yeah.
It gave us the best. It gave us a Din Djarin with a fucking a dark saber and cutting motherfuckers in half, right? Because for some odd reason, like for Star Wars in the last 5-7 years, like they made it seem like lightsabers don't really cut through shit anymore. Like, yo, if I was Ahsoka, I'll be cutting off the heads of these stormtroopers everywhere. Pop, pop. But they give you
like, yo, she's having too much fun chopping these people down. Nah, bro, that's what we do, bro. What are you talking about?
Sure, like
that's
every
what we want.
Every every iteration of Star Wars, man, someone lost the arm.
Yeah, bro. What are you talking about?
Like that. So like,
shit, we have people losing heads in this shit, whether you saw it or the aftermath or whatever. Like,
you saw Django's head. You seen Django's head. And they did an edit, and they showed the shadow of the head coming out the helmet. Like, come on, man. So as of right now, what will be fucking 4th place? I will say Obi-Wan because of the Vader. Boba Fett as 5. I would say Ahsoka. No, damn, no, I'm bugging. I would say Ahsoka. I would say Ahsoka after Mandalorian. Damn, I don't know. I would say Ahsoka.
You didn't even did you even add Rebels? You didn't even add Rebels on that shit.
Nah, there's no Rebels on here. I'm going based on this
How
list.
they add Clone Wars but no Rebels?
That's what I was thinking.
And the Mandalorian and all that shit. Honestly, the reason why the 2nd season and on is good is because of fucking Rebels and Clone Wars. Like, you can't leave that shit off the list. I don't know. Again, they trolling.
But I think Clone Wars is like they went into lore that we never seen before. Like they got into the whole like, you know, the father and the son and all that kind of shit. Like, yeah, but it went into some deep shit.
They did mad Force lore in Rebels too, though.
Yeah, they did. But it's not on the list. I'm going based on the list. So yeah, I mean, Visions for me will be dead last.
Oh yeah, I wouldn't even put it on the list with all this shit. Honestly,
that's why I think this is super trolly. I don't know. My bad. I fucking entertained this shit. It's just dumb. I'm over here trying.
So why they didn't put that other cartoon shit on there too? Then, because I didn't even watch that shit.
You talking about the one the Ahsoka?
No, well, I don't know because I didn't watch it, but it was supposed to be about some the Asian senator that we all hate. His son was supposed to be like the main protagonist or hero of that joint.
Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like the animation style is weird though. It's different.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I was like, I'm good. I'm not watching.
What was the other one? What was the other animation it had with It was like the shorts where they kind of like explain how Dooku becomes like
Jedi Tales.
Jedi Tales. That was good too.
I will put that above fucking that Vision shit.
You if you watch that shit, you see Ahsoka's
first more shit. Yeah.
Yo, you see Ahsoka, you see why that she was able to kind of like you know,
with
use
the
force
with the
with the Purgle because she did it when she was a fucking months old with a fucking beast.
You also get to see Anakin's extra training and why she was able to survive when the clones jumped off on Order 66. It was just her and Rex and Maul against like mad troopers, bro. Like, so yeah, we got his training with her on that shit, which was kind of brutal, but it makes sense, and that's how she survived. Nah, bro, nah, they trolling, bro.
Yeah,
ain't
trolling.
no way. Visions is no way even. Yeah, like you said, it's no way even above Jedi Tales.
I think it's called Star Wars Resistance, right? Resistance.
Yeah. Resistance.
Yeah.
Yep, that's it. Yep.
Yeah, hot garbage.
I don't know. I didn't watch it, but
yeah. Yeah. So let's go into Loki, man, because I think that's the only time we had a half. We just had just us three versus Red. So we don't. We have to pick Red's head, his brain. Pick his brain to see how you feel about this episode. Yeah, man.
Loki.
Yeah. Loki. Listen, we talked about this in the watch party, and we get into more detail right now. But I want to hear your thoughts on Loki, Red.
I mean, Loki was cool. I like how the episode picked up right where it left off with them trying to figure out. Well, I thought in the originally he was put into a different like universe, dimension, whatever.
Yeah, I thought the same thing too.
But he was put in the past, so that was different. I was like, oh. Well, you find out in the episode that he was placed in the past, and that's why his body kept time slipping. But it was a fun little episode. Like, shout out to my homie Short Round.
All right.
My man Data. That's a grown-up Data right there, bro.
My guy.
I'm gonna do Short Round, Ouroboros. He did his thing in this episode too, man. He brought man.
Tell the fans who Ouroboros is Red.
Short Round.
No, oh, you don't know where the name comes from? And it's Greek mythology, right? Ain't it? It's Norse with the snake that eats its own tail.
Yeah, Ouroboros. Yeah, I'm not big on Norse. Like some Norse names will slip past me.
Oh, okay.
So I know Norse, but I don't know every Norse tale. Like I was able to pick up like Hati and Skull, Balin's because the two wolves that eat the moon and the sun before the Armageddon, before the Ragnarok, as they call it, happens. So yeah, but yeah, I felt like he brought a lot of heart to this episode too, because like when he was telling like, he brought comedy, but he brought heart at the same time. It was funny because he's like, oh, your skin will peel off. Like, he's like, what? But then at the same time, it was like, he's like, oh, he's not. You gotta forget him. He's like, I can't. He's like, oh, he's not gonna make it. And it's like that part. I was on the edge of my seat. That part, like, oh my god, what's gonna happen? Like, dumbass, Loki's gonna make it through, but like, at the same time, it's like it still had you at the edge of your seat in that part. And I think he did a really good job. My man, comeback is like great, man. He's been
legendary, bro.
Legendary comeback. And what's cool about that shit is the fact that Marvel already cast him before he even got his Oscar. Like it was that movie. Like they brought him in before all that hype shit.
He deserves it,
but
man.
It's worth it.
He wasn't working that whole time. Like this shit shocks me. And he finally gets the gig again. He's killing this shit, bro.
What's up, bro?
Bro, like, come on, man. What the hell? Why was he not getting roles? You know why? He was typecasting that nigga Short Round.
Yep, exactly.
And he still sound like Short Round too. That's the crazy.
I was about to say he's still kind of playing the same character too, but
he still sound like.
I think
Short
it's just
Round.
him, bro. It's just him, bro.
That's just the way he talks.
Yeah, we just see who he is through everything. It's a beautiful thing, man. I'm sorry, I love it though.
My biggest question was the episode that who pruned Loki in the past.
It was OB, bro. It's in the future, I think.
Future, yeah.
Yeah, the future.
No, that was the past, wasn't it?
No, that
That's
was
the future.
Because the what you call it, the computer said skin melted or skin peeled, so this already happened.
Yeah, it already. So yeah,
Mobius
was already there, so it's the future. Yeah,
you know,
I think it's OB, man.
Imagine this would be a crazy ass theory if like, because the whole Deadpool and TVA. Imagine it was Deadpool, because like get your ass back, like this needs to happen. Because there's a reason why they didn't show the person, right? I mean, they could have easily showed Sylvie. They could have easily showed anybody, right? Why keep it mysterious? So whoever pruned them is a mysterious character.
Mm-hmm.
It has to be. It has to be like a whole shit moment, and that's probably the last 2 episodes that we don't that none of the influencers have seen yet.
Right. Yeah.
It's probably a big spoiler.
But yeah. I guess it's episode 5.
Oh yeah, I haven't even seen it again, and it's still like 5 for me.
Yeah.
I mean, that was yesterday. It was yesterday, but it was still good, bro.
Yeah, for me it was today, earlier this morning. I was like, "Oh, this is a good episode." I said it started off with a bang. I hope they don't like fucking lose the pace, because
same here, bro. But like again, like it's just all about good fucking writing and pacing and sound design and set design. Like it looks good. It looks quality.
Editing.
It looks quality, bro. It looks like
it is.
They want you to think. It's not like, oh, let me turn my brain off. Like you feel like you turn your brain off, you're gonna miss mad shit. And yeah, I truly enjoyed the shit. But I was a fan of Loki season 1.
Same.
I was really digging Loki season 1. So I know a lot of people don't really like Loki, but I've seen a lot of good reviews as far as like this first episode. Like it played out like it was like the third act of something.
Word.
I'm just waiting for. I'm just hoping him and Thor get reunited.
Yeah,
Secret Wars, bro.
He was supposed to be reunited with Thor in the first season, but they cut out the frog.
The Throg shit.
Frog, yeah. Because the voice and everything too.
It makes sense though. Yeah, that shit was hilarious though.
They have a previs of the scenes. You guys want to go online and watch it on YouTube? There's a video that shows the whole thing play out.
His scream, yo. Oh man, now Chris Hemsworth is a gem too, man. Like he definitely. But I also see why they deleted it. I'm not even mad because I was in the first season like, yo, why we didn't get it? But and that's where the Loki scene came from, where he was the new king. We never got that too. So I understand why they deleted that. That was at that point in time, yeah, that would have kind of like made us feel like there was no real stakes at that point if they would have did that. So but I guess I'll well, were you I'm sorry, were you finished writing?
Yeah, he gave it a 4.
Yeah, you say you gave it a 5, right?
Yeah.
All right, so yeah, I'm on the same wave. I'm on the same exact wave. Like I said it on the cast, like on the live stream, like nah, I'm in. It was like we was like 5 minutes in. I'm like, nah, I'm into this shit. And again, it goes back into like Fresh said, writing and just feeling like there's stakes. And when he asked me what I expected, again, I tried to go into this not really expecting nothing and see what they gave us, but I did expect. Not that I wanted to see Jonathan Majors, but again, I'm like, I need Kang. Like, I need to pick up from where they left off or see what's going on, because I need him to be a full threat in this series so that it builds to whatever we're supposed to be going to. And even though he didn't personally show up on screen, I think Fresh said this during the show, like, yeah, we still feel Kang's presence, menace. It was thrilling. Like, I loved all of that. Like, Tom Hiddleston's acting, again, like, this dude is on a peak level. And I think I said this as well. Like, I feel like he is the Tony Stark, the Robert Downey Jr. of this multiversal saga that we got going on. And from the fact that we didn't have Jonathan Majors in this episode at all, but to have him come back and have certain scenes like, yo, this is him. This is what it is. Like, yeah, it's him, the man at the end of time, all this shit, the devil. I don't know. I need more time. I don't know if he's right or he's wrong, but there's more people coming. It's like, yo, bro, I felt all of the weight of all of that shit.
The fact that's, I'm sorry to cut you off, but the fact that he's going through all this legal shit and people are like worried about what they're gonna remove him from the show, whatever it is. The very first
in your face
frame of Loki is Jonathan Majors, bro. That's the first frame you see. When you turn the shit on, that's the first thing you see is a statue of his face
right there.
So you could tell that, you know, that Disney's probably like behind him and just like not letting the internet or letting social media run their business.
Right. And thank you for that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's what's up. So anything change? Oh, I mean, I'm sorry. Did you finish? You still give it a 5?
Yeah, nah, that shit was an absolute 5 for me. I mean, we could all talk about all the extra stuff. I ain't gonna go into everything in the city. We could break it down as a group, but yeah, that shit's a 5, bro.
Yeah, for me, it's a 5. It has not changed. Like I said before, I seen it once, and I seen it on Thursday with you guys, and I didn't need to see it again because I already felt like, all right, cool. Like I don't need to overanalyze it. Like I watched the new Rockstar to give us the small like tidbits and shit about the stuff that I missed. But as far as like watching it first time going, I'm like, this was fucking amazing. This was good. This is good fucking good. This is good TV, right? Like you're watching a lot of like the others, and look, I'm not trying to play Star Wars, but it seems like I was watching like, you know, Stephen King writing versus like Judy Blume shit, right? And that's not talking shit about the writers in Star Wars. You can just tell like the audience is like at a different kind of like, it's just
this is a different level,
different tier. And you know, Judy Blume has mad fucking fans, right? There's people that will say fuck you, Judy Blume, over fucking Stephen King. But yeah, it left me like, damn, wanting more. And like Red said, I think hopefully if the next 2 and 3 follows how 1 is, I think we have a banger, bro. I think we have a banger if they don't slow down. There's only 6 episodes today, and when I'm thinking about, you know, the screeners that they gave these influencers, and they only gave them 4 episodes, and why give 4 episodes? You just give them all 6, right? There's only 2 left, right?
Nah, because all the answers is in the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get a lot of revelations in the last 2, and I think that's gonna really shape up where Marvel, because people still don't feel like they don't understand where Marvel's going.
Right.
You understand there's a Kang, right? But it is not really like cemented, right? We're about to be like 6 years after Endgame, and people still don't have a direction on where things are going. This has to be pretty much like the teeing point, the tee up, like what's going to happen as far as with the TVA and what the TVA is going to become, because there has to be something that's going to happen at the end of this shit, right? You're going to meet the Kang that, I wonder if you're going to meet the Kang that we've seen in Ant-Man versus Ant-Man Quantumania.
We'll get that. I think we'll get that in Secret Wars, not Kang Dynasty.
Okay.
Because the way, and just to kind of explain it a little bit, the reason why I think that is because this is some crazy shit, right? So theory shit, right? Ant-Man and all that shit that happened with that Kang happened before all of this shit. That shit was a prequel per se to all of this, right? And that's why when we were watching the show, I'm like, yo, I'm fucking digging this shit, because as we're getting the cuts between Loki time slipping to the past, like I said, this is a simple way to explain to people how time travel can affect the future or the present, right? So once we get this show to really explain all of that to us, we'll understand that everything that happened from Avengers, where Loki started, to getting into the TVA and all of that shit, regardless of whether we getting it after, all of this shit was a prequel to the Kang Dynasty or the multiversal war per se that he's been talking about has already happened. it hasn't happened for us yet. So I think we know and we think that it happened before, but this is the way for them to slow play us into showing us that nah, this shit has happened and will always happen through certain dialogue through Loki. But we haven't seen what that point is that will always happen. And we're gonna get that in the King Dynasty. Does that make sense?
It makes sense, but I would like to see like the, you know, if Kang survived being sucked into that time loop or whatever energy shit, and he comes back out and he is now the Beyonder and shit like that, that'd be kind of cool to see, like, because he seems like he's like the prime Kang, and we have to explain this prime Kang, right? Because you don't want to have people only associate him with Ant-Man and Ant-Man Quantumania, because that movie, but people liked it, people hated it, it bombed, right? Not enough people seen it. So like to reintroduce him again, pretty much like a soft reboot, and bring him back into the equation. Like, all right, he's a threat, guys. Even though like you may not see Quantumania, but he's our guy, right? Or maybe show the other Kangs that we've seen, right? The Kangs we saw in the
Council.
the council, whatever. Like
that's what I think we're gonna get in King Dynasty, and then we'll get reintroduced, like you said, soft reboot or whatever, to that Kang in Secret Wars. And by that time, since he got sucked into the time stream, this dude's gonna be OP by that time. And I think that's enough time for us to build up the menace to be like, all right, we stopped the whole group of them, but now we got a dude that got sucked into the time stream who's basically a fucking god now that has powers and understanding of all concepts of time. I think that's again, this is just us talking, right? So it's like, I think that's the best way to do it. I don't know if that's their plan, but it seems like that might be where they're going right now, whether they misstep on execution or not. It seems like that might be the overall plan for it.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's just me. I don't know.
Yeah, man. This, as right now, it started off strong, and let's hope that the cadence continues. That's all I ask. The cadence continues. It's fine. You could give me like a filler episode. I know that's gonna happen. It's bound to happen.
That's him and the Renslayer episode.
Yeah.
When we get the love shit. That'll be that episode.
And there's gonna be the Sylvie and the Loki episode. But let it all be like very
parallel
early.
Shit. Yeah.
Let it all be early in the season.
Episode 3.
Do not do it towards the end. I don't want to see it. Yeah, listen, I enjoyed it, man. This was a 5. I guess we all gave it a 5. So that's a good start, right? So something that's Marvel, that's a good start, because Marvel's been very shaky. So I'll take it, and I'll take it with this show. And even though we have to wait all the way to next Thursday versus Tuesdays and shit, we're gonna have to readjust to that.
Yeah, man. That shit was great on Tuesday, man.
Word.
They get into the week, then we get
Tuesday.
Yeah, man. Tano Tuesdays was great, man.
Yeah. So I don't know why they could have kept it on Tuesday, but we do Thursday or
even Wednesday. They could have did it, but I understand because it overlaps with this shit. I understand why they didn't do it on Wednesday, but they could go back to Wednesdays though, midweek though.
Yeah, we'll be doing our watch parties on that shit. That's gonna continue. I mean, it's kind of like shitty because the watch party syncing situation of Disney made things a little difficult to kind of get everybody in sync.
Why do y'all think they did that? For stream numbers? Do you think it has something to do with the watch party shit being amalgamated or something? Like, what the fuck? What is the point? I don't understand what the reason is for that, bro.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not like people are watching content for free if they're doing that shit. Like, you have to have an account.
Exactly. Yeah. Like, why?
So I don't know, because I know they cracking down on like sharing passwords and shit. So maybe that's part of what it is. But it was a really good. I'm mad that we started utilizing it during its sunset, right? Like it was out for so long. But I mean, we got to use it for like whatever 3-4 episodes, and that was it. Yeah, man, that's pretty much it, man. For what we got on the list, man. If you guys have anything else you want to add before we wrap up, or keep it short this week, well, not really. It's 2 hours and 20 minutes.
Yeah, well, yeah, we went in this
Oh,
week.
man, it was mostly like
It's mostly
weeks. The weeks.
But yeah, we're gonna end today's episode, and again, we like to thank you guys for really sticking it out with us throughout this week, because we did 3 live shows this week. That's pretty good. What I learned about YouTube is that YouTube kind of deprioritized live shows, which I think is kind of whack, because why would you do that? There's no live is the best thing, right? There's zero editing, is no filter. It's kind of out there, but I guess they want
nobody making money. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So we appreciate y'all for watching. Whoever's here that's getting alerts and getting notifications, we appreciate y'all. If you like what we do here, hit that like and subscribe, hit the bell notification. If you go down to our description, we have everything as far as our new merch. Might have some new designs on our t-shirts and shit. As you can see, we have this metallized Untitled situation in the middle here. Probably work on that. I'm still working on it. That's 3D is hard. It's hard as shit. But I'll definitely gonna refine that. But that's gonna be a shirt too. You guys want to join our Discord? The Discord's on there as well. Other than that, man, that's pretty much it, man. And I guess until next Thursday when we see you guys for the watch party, man.
Word.
So yeah, have a good weekend. Have a safe weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Don't do no dumb shit out here, man. Come back home, right? Yeah.
Be safe. Only deal with the pumps and the bumps. You know what I mean?
Pumps and the bumps. All right, man, y'all. Holla. See ya.
Peace.
Peace.
Later.